say Tuesday no okudwum okudidwaba be man ni be na pressure ayeden abeto no so sika bia sika o person ode mo obey enso obey so no sika ode ma me enso nti fa bi ka ho na no so da na ntokwa wo montam na o mu dwa atwede but say ye wo market ya everane ebre bia
ubetumi akwa akoto ebia
yes that's stress ni ho
say e wo so ukodwom na akoko ebia wo yi sika bia be 1000
ansa na akọ
na ko ni dwa begu
Sa stress be free.
Oh, this stress no quite that member so and be free
because market no ye adwuma.
Yes, it's a fact.
De bia no de nipa no work akra bi obe e na won say you also market no wo hono ma. Enema no bi won ma e bo no be ba fam because de bia market no rane.
Yes.
E na ni dwade no oba no wo hwe say enema no ye beto ne ntem no onya kwan den.
Akọ.
Aha, but Jonas no entesa Jonas no de e dwa kese enti nipa no ba de ope ne bo no e bo da ne enema so na ope no de ye den.
Because wo de yan hwe okay, so let's take we also Judasi. So we have two big towns.
Yeah.
Market a problem after Tuesday and Thursdays. And I say Fridays a Yidijano. Tuesdays and Fridays.
Yes, Tuesdays and Fridays.
But at first, na okompomamwa. Ope bibiata, ubenya mini market bi ompomam, a ubetumi to meko ni sa.
Pomam matena hoda.
So what I say. Na ubetumi uko ewiase a na obetwenya bibisa ho because na wiase fo kura nso mpo e de wo monema eba wi also market. So the friends that I had and the rest ni nyina no no because wo e de wo monema e free ye ewiase e de ba na ma ye nyina e be ye namfofo nti one way the other no even it me socially a brigade together.
Yes, e kan bom say on say ba bia nipa dodo hia bia no e ma nipa ni nipa hu kutamudie no ben was wunya access ni obi yeden edi nkomo but baby a nipa ntimi nhia no we yeden na obi akọ yesu hia o dabi because say dwom ho as we sit here and talk no say dwom ho say ya ade ya maame nom ni nua maanom ena dwom no nya ma nkwa na didwa ho.
Oh yes,
mema nyina didwa dwom
na so wo baba NDC.
Yeah.
Bra baba sana ya do wo nya no mo dwom ho no mo ton na dwunam.
Oh yes, na dwunam for no pomenu say ne o mo da so ho.
No o nyina sam dwunam se kwan na no.
Me I bet to differ say o mo da so na no na me bisa say enti na dwunam for no o mo wo
na me say wo mo sam dwunam se kwan na no.
I was
by the roadside. Right after the milk.
Say so beto na dwunam kra just o ko.
Ko dwunam yes.
Wo beto na dwunam a just o ko.
But na ntwekumye na wase ha.
Ase esa wo yoso a. E wo South Africa.
Yes.
And so open na dwunam to a just o fa car. E ko dwunam se wuni ska de be fa car ko obi ko a menua ma me manu wo dwunam se ato na dwunam breme. Very bad. Very bad. Enti we there kwasi we passionate appeal.
Wait. Wow. I think say me amena na mahina me wofa.
Okay.
Katachie on my dear but asema me kan me amenua pani asisi oya busua pani beaches sana na ye frɛ no but sisi ano oya busua pani nti se yes se hwema abusua pani na najima badu you see I remember cheme ya be komo.
Yeah.
You see ye won panimfo bi a nya me kan nyina they know.
Yeah.
But right now no aginsemu. What can we all do best?
Enti
say na wo kan no say market no a revival ye nyina no ye ho beto ye. Sure. The risk of even boarding a vehicle from here to Junase.
Yeah. Esobeti.
So they say I don't know so one way the other no ebema onso kra no ubetumi anante.
Yeah.
More or less walking is an exercise.
Yes. But I also cry no say one fa kan ko dwuna se wo kwa akoto dwane abedi no e be say the sikaba abutum because car de be fro car no e obutu ko dwom ho a obenya bibidi ato because say wo fro car ko dwuna se aba no obitu esika enti wan kwa na akoto dwom ha say sika kan de fro car no e obutu budu dwom ho a obenya mokobi je na bi nchine bi e de ato e de akofie de akwa akoye wadwane enti se na wo ka no say ye na nakatachi woni ha but oni ha no na nam sifo ye den e wo hampanfo ya wo mu den abusu panyin jase hene mo wo mu nyina hanti anopa ye be chia wonom na ya sere won se ne ye kan
jase hene eye mia mpapa na papa da John. Yes na da John wa chire ha
ye be sere wonom se de ye kan ya de ehu hia ya da dwen ho ama ya nante ho an ye say ne e wo say ye di sa nkomo because enkomo ehu hia ema yo so kuri.
Yes, for sure.
Because yo so enye krokito. Me nyama se hwe hanom say me ye adwuma no na menim yo so menim se hwe yo so na me sa din se hwe yo so no mate because of training college na e wo ha no na nkofo bi fi me kuroma na mo ba training college e wo ha enti yo so nye krokito na yo so nye ne yo so.
Oh, at first we want a man for obi fi Ademra Old Town and sana ye ba benya even Ademra New Town.
Yeah.
Satan na man for the omoniema efri eye Ademra Old Town.
Eba yo so dwom.
Ebe di dwans esan ko.
Okay.
Na nkofo free anwem eba ebe di dwa esan ko. But that time no anwem ukwa anwem no mo mini market. Yes, anwem mo mini market. Yes, o mini market. Ni nyina eche no mo di niema efri hodum eba.
Yeah.
Ebeton esan ko. Intina ama wo mo low cost ne those places no say dia obi be feel low cost aba ha say so oba beto oba ne bi obe pen nam ene sa na ema na to because anwem fo no ede niema ne ba otimi to bi e wo kwan.
Yeah.
So what I say intina ema asetena mu no eye mre e wa ha
as compared to ne.
Yes.
And then the bibia ade say usane ko dwonase enu ko answer ba.
So and as usane ko dwonase it should be only Tuesdays.
Oh, Tuesdays they say
and the Tuesday no just as you said.
Yeah.
Bema ye muchale
on 10 years say kwasi me ma na ibere o.
So and na it was a weekly it was so to be fish huge amount. What the ma oba na odi kokodi dwa no odi ba begu ho
enya bete o me ma ni bo na bedu Tuesday na omo suro gujam o
enti say odi kodi dwa na begu ho no ma the subsequent days you know eniema nye for the man enti efie ebe kosai do aduane wo ho in as much as aduane wo ho no so no still there should be some
tips kakra
yeah what just say nje eno no so no but say edwa no e wa ha say ya be man na ntumi anyi even 1000 na say oyi even 100 cedis kura oba no betumi akodwom that day akodidwa kakra bi aba be ye aduane ama efie aye kama
sure no crepa na woka no crepa
so that say eti me de beto honorable Dominic Jesse anim we minim say animanim ya no
betu ho anamo
ontumi yes or build a new market but we should consider it.
One say KOTOKO say e wo say yesiesi
yes
market na nsai kura
no ensai yes ensai kura Abia market no egu ye ebia pani bia ntumi nka nchiro ba me ka nchiro e toilet na assembly no be seed wo no
Joseph give me free so why
and that toilet no I was see yi toilet no efiri ho so omo yi toilet ni firi ho na omo expand na enema ebeye kama so what I say see yi market ni firi toilet ni firi ho na ye expand market no e ma ne fa e ho no mu nyina ya wall ho nyina kama efe oh me one thing na me hu ni say enema me ma hu ewo eye mmea ahodo no I think say si yesoso ye ha say ne ye bibi sa ebe efe ebe boa ama yesoso ye ha no atumi anyini akosoro ye ha ebetumi aye kama ye ha betumi aye baabi a obia be hu say oh but de bia no na amanfo asane ko dwinase yakwa akodi dwa Tuesdays ye kodi dwa Tuesdays na ye ba some mini markets na wo around ni nyana must be revived so say etumi a revival na say bibia ni a bibia ekọ anim kakra kra yes boss in the way and yes
my honorable Dominic Jesse enu komo say honorable de makase utiasem komo bia obeso ni de in as much say fa say you also municipality no mo bi na so say obichi na bibi akosenti yankoma yedi no ma yanko amman so na ini no and twagen ewo your market no
all right honorable good morning
minia
na I want to say
me adom me want to pa
okay
na what say ate mo fa kuma fe o
sawin
na me uncle Jojo Daniel J. said
oh yeah, it's all. I see.
Me uncle, I'm needing one more your cat and some monitor program.
Wow.
You
I see. No problem. In Germany, I'm greeting. Once boy, you were one day. Oh, my cheer cry, ya friend, dear boy, Yakoso, ya wako pejao. Can you hear me?
Sure.
Aha. Na, anapay. Yeah, share the adjoining towns no any markets ahodoɔ a ɛwɔ any boa ebetumi ɛde aboa ama yɛtumi a revival nneɛma bi mu a ɛwɔ especially what do we need eba ɛyɛ sɛ hwi also mountains so I don't know but I know you have experienced it. If you are to describe you also as we speak, you say you also it is not a ghost town though, but it's a dead town. And we share market ahodoa ewa hase ya say we also market na ewo dwunase market ama yenya market ewo hoi but here we are we also market no this year no dead nti anapani ya dwendwen how best can we revive it and also wutie nkomo ya odi abamu wakwa ye president awo ha die yentie o ebia wo kakra bi ene ye cha
but that's it minia na and the fact that my mentor or TV na mentor say you also man for so aka come on mudi I didn't say we were say better late than never. You also said all the kind you know market here no na wo juna city. But what has been the problem to the best of my knowledge year the topography nature of your soul land no the commuters amount for and market people no or more efforts to honor and even the size no and so akwa questionable going forward no amount for we say no akwa people so a omo ba ne omo kona yo how kakra
correct
enti amount for we na show interest e wo gina say de ni yes that relocation no ko gina say no amma in a way still okay no almost dead but say you need fee say gina say aye ahinkro no ye na ye wo ho in particular say be market no it's a revival that can happen there be a can be any way impossible say ya say ye na ye wo honom no be say di dwa wo ho ama na ye ya ye betimi aye ma na ye say ya adwen say ye na say eje akoba fufu dia e betimi agina assembly is ever ready willing say ye support be also dey ma bia no ye dey be ma na say kwa ya wo bo ho hwe ma say ho en ko ra be di djuma bi wo yes Abia ibiti da na visa but yeah yes a whole land nyina no somebody there also a secure so na be ya encroachment mo emba so it is in line with the mo ankasa mo komo na modi na no pay no let's have that conversation and how better ibiti na revival market no
honorable ni awo kan nyina because what I know they say in doing this no the economic development the market structure and so ebeba one way the other so no ebe promote tourism in a way see na way nyina so then the community engagement will also come where we will have the community events, the market activities, and then the stakeholder engagements. All these must be factored e pesi nyina mu no enti was these innovative and technological ideas and but here we are, there's even the stores and shops out there dead market nankasa kwa no emu ayefi ewuafu ne nkroneba so immediately what can we all do best say na be betumi ama obi enya opepa bia cause okwakoto ade odwomo.
What I think is the foremost thing to consider and the readiness of the people.
Okay.
Say, and no, when you determine and no, we invest in anything, any investor would advise you. Say, but you're investing, are the people ready to buy into it?
Okay.
You don't say a month for ready. You know that research invest a month for ready. So we use one or yes, I'm marketing over. And this are around the country. You have dotted of market buildings like these work. I have a telephone. We bring one.
Okay.
Because you need to interest and go for no amupe. And that's it. Say
okay.
You need to interest say. Some of conversation. No, you endeavor into. You need some bit of stuff. You interest say a month for another stuff. So we use the market. No. Sentisa na ye invest ewo ma here Ghana akwa hajin kaka. You want for readiness ma. I mean, I don't think it's beyond us. You need a bit more carbon na ye mana ye.
All right, thank you this morning for your time.
That's it.
Honorable Dominic Jesse, MC, so he also, and I thank him so very much. We have all these people listening to us every morning. I can say, sir, Mr. Carl, we are blessed.
Yeah. Sure. But
yesterday, we had Dr. Jonathan Mensah through our medium and was appealing to the MC. And then this morning too, and I know they are still listening.
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
sure.
And I will do my possible best to speak with Colonel Adeakyia on this issue, where we can all come together and then see to how best you able to me ako. But then what was an honorable Bisa question be said?
Yeah.
How ready are the people?
Sir, question now honorable Bisa no me yonko bako Ghana Commercial Bank.
Yes.
Ono ye adwuma wo program no. What the messages be send them.
You can read them.
Messages or they send them no in relating to question honorable ye den. Bisa no. Sa no so na dwen ye den. No say bro, the market issue. Have we meet the market women to know their challenges? I know you one. And secondly, and by extension, we can equally conduct a quick survey why people prefer Junase to your market. I know you too. Yes. And the third one, I think we all have a part to play to revive it. Sellers only sells at where they find buyers.
Sellers only sells where they find buyers. And all what he has raised is true.
Yeah.
But to the market women, say either we've gone to them, and then the honorable also asked, how ready are the people?
Okay.
And I can assure you, and I can assure my brother, I haven't done that research, but I know the people are ready.
In the LC two and movie.
Because we also Ghana Commercial Bank was here.
Yeah.
And then you move on a call down.
Yeah,
good. ADB still here, but even Kurana, what I am hearing, and say ADB is also moving.
Yeah, Mr. Cross has some enough from soon. I don't know how true it is.
And yet emphatic.
Yeah.
But that is what we've also heard, a rumor.
Yeah.
That ADB is also leaving. So what I say?
Yeah.
And I don't know. Junase, okay. People go there weekly.
That is market,
Market days. So what of the other days?
I was say
the other days na me.
Yeah.
That is what your brother just also.
Yes.
The other days na me. What can we all do best for the adjoining towns to also have mini markets? As Abia, a drew Tuesday. Na ye nyina ya kodwunase a. Ye firi dwunase na ye ba Wednesday, where are we going? Abia na me pe me ko bi ato.
Fa na me koto no. Ehun hia.
So how ready are the people? Let's go on to the phone lines.
Okay.
0536 304072 0322 296342. Eno ayen komo kese a eda hase ye nyina ye die. Bugatti ene no yanom no ma ye crowd but we the mesro omo ema me ebre kuma bi na yenhwe yenkwa ahoma no so ne ni enkomo ye nyina ye die. We also market no say ne be ye nyina ebetumi a revival no. Amanfo adwenkyere no ebre no enie. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kayaso.
Yes, sir.
Wacho me di coach me the free service no kuru.
Mpacho ma yentio.
Kayaso program wa de ya mi shira pa. Kayaso America carry ba yo so madam for no me fi bi wo fufu. They say normal e better ye ba na si dream na e better e. Isa program wa de abade e company for so mo so ne MC akasa o mo yo no mo. Ugo kuma say central market wo ba go kwata fu panko no obi a on the market. It is a also go be no mu hia no ma obetumi abagira ti joma be tu no ma no no de akọ. That's how we say in protection government be nya juma ye o mo free da bi e de no ma ba so e be ye ye so program we de entin na o so na ye na moa e boa am say yo so ono e be page pa.
All right. Yeah, that's it. And also so wadwenkyere 0536304072 and 0322296342. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Ajampacho udini wasem.
Within the cabinet government,
all right, kwabla mayentio.
Okay, no so my dream channel say always say Jano. Nia mi so no na mi ba hobi na emu osipa but oja am titi wonu ma na egu ye. Nti e wo say ye shia ma no ene amanfo e wo sa area ho no na ye bi so mo adekode poti a enam so ama ejare den agu no. Se hu sa problem na it me solve dia enya mi gidi say Jano be san baba ti.
All right. Yes, yada say ede was so wadwenchire. Ye nyina na ye twendwen e kwan e betumi afa so ama eye mini markets a e wa ha no ye nyina ye ntumi aye ma bibia atumi aye kama. Adonti, good morning.
Good morning.
Ejampa che wodi ni wasem.
Ye fema asuma me kete fra dam takuru.
All right, asuma ma yenti wa no pai.
Me ba ha be 43 years ni. Na eduna si dwan na ye strong pa. Me nipa dom sugu ho. Na de kakra me kan say onso wonu ani nipa aduna omo aduna sem se bi obi nya boode ranche meko kakra na omo ya yenso ye wo abontre no sometimes ye ba ho yenso ye ba beboa na obi nya bibi so obeka no ho ntia me nhira mo pa ni aduna mo de aba.
All right, yes ye da se also so wadwenchire no ene say 0536304072 and 0322296342. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Me pa che wodi ni wasem.
Ye premier photo ji mi ka furu bo akon.
All right, photo ji yenti o.
Kazo.
Yes sir.
Ani say won say western of ye capture ne yoso.
Correct sir.
Ne be deeper say capital town pa ni enija. Me e ho no e kire ma di ukokuma se a bronu bebre akra se anu so wo mutontono ma e kese die nu ankasa na ye di gawo kuru mu no Adeakyia ye sa ye market amanfo ye marketing kakanga ka kese so obi pedi bi atokura mpo no a obetumi ato e ba ne sa so a ye mema no edunmu no ye ho beto ye kese e bia obeyi 10 million e na odi ama na ye to nko market no na egwan wo kum ha oyi 100,000 kwampu na obetumi aye den e dia ye bibia di enti e bata so sa kamre no so benya e share so ku wo enti media ka me ko aka capital pa de aye ni dwa de aho de ha di timpanimfo enhwe no wo mo enye dwa kakra di a betumi asave amanfo wo kum wo beda so.
All right, yes yeah that's 0536304072 0322296342 eno ena ye nyina ye di edi enkomo na no pe ya dwendwene eye markets ahodo a ewo ye importem ha kwan e betumi afa so ama revival na niam ba yem na yem. Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ajampa che wodi ni wasem.
Ye frame Kwame mi free.
Kwame mayenti o.
Media ne nse da ni Jano consent Jana kata ba media no nse ye Adeakyia high wo gina sikurim ha nkanka ya ti new site no o call laptop guest house zi o top ho na nka me so mu issue nyina na be fa new site kwan ni street ni nti anopa na o ba issue mu na be ti asa issue mo issue adwaye issue any sabi issue mo issue ba bi no ma connect to car kwan ni tintin that is issue na car kwan ni tintin ya
nia wo kan mahu we will discuss that later on mahu pa ye be dia nso nkomo later ma ye nhwe afrefo no so ne yenti o mo so e wa hase. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mbaja wudi ni wase.
Mbaja de say.
Boko.
Yeah.
Angroti.
Yeah.
How you tell you
again, I'm see you can say you am pa an gwa mo to ase mo san.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Offer market you so there. You may can back am and say ma and I'm saying to ma you so ba na ba wa ba ka ba no fa ngwa ako. Ana me sha mo je tinche market tinche le ben da kwa ko ka ba na ba 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 no concern dia no. Unche Grasmile market da Kapako 18.
Yeah.
Cry even market please. On your so by or humble by any other butcher adjustment.
Yo.
Apart from that, I mean, Chrome by but the two Grassi also know creating cafe black none of the pass any. The incredible to better a what change the market.
Okay.
Another say a children's park. Another say in Chile about the Christian for city of record. So Nana Beniana. It is just that's about you, so I know someone here. Nana and Bill Juna. Daily afternoon, I bet you should do grab them and a ground country. I blame their state. I know.
All right. We thank you. Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Me pacha udi ni wasemwai.
Nana Badu see.
Nana Badu what is that?
Oh, I'm on the room. I had them go and see me can say.
Nana Badu Juju.
You made them what say. Na Bamo Yaira. Me Bama Basuna famous Yamia tree. Maria for bro Chinese. Now why that very for a young pokra near Mia Fremo. A much my papa obey a good way. A family damn wassy. For MC Wahanin. What is she and I'm the Mungo Maju? When MC Yajure, Maju Cherry tell you. You see a Wahani, you worry. A dress market. Now, when you are in your pa, then the cabo or mine, I him grow. Sabi Bambe, you go in your yen. Yena Capra, me family. It is a, but what can't you be, sir? Many are crying by your journey. In future, liberty money, it's a more bread. Thereby, you find about the war or mine a bobo. Jabamo Bonana, mobile man. Baby, let man, yo. Bayani Chabiana would do. It is a Belgian assembly and our assembly that the Chaya Mohan called them. Mr. Pano or Bo or Pano the Jamaica to Papa, well, you will read. It is Mr. Emo Maya Bo and see. Yes, what is Jasso? I want an Amo Jasso. Liberty FM. So, Joania, what you found as a Jimmy Bell, remember. I'm a few from Project Nimbalam House. Your fire, Javiana, Yamra, the Cyclone Cabiala. It is a one name of can. The Distress is a year, never old. Yeah, you consider more about it. See your children, no better than 9 for a granted. 24 of your similar to Yawa. Something that by the Kevia or in Kevia below of that one year. This catch was here, for me. Now, there be another person who are no fire for.
All right. Biapai. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, that's it. Yemfa your last caller na yemfa AC ewa hase 0536304072. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Radio bi wa unchen kan for.
Hello.
Me say radio bi wa unchen kan for.
Yo. Yes. Yeah.
Dumu no kra obetemenka. Why? Hello. All right, on one kasa kate do. All right, Mr. Ka. Ma yemfa AC ewa hamfa we enwie. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Me pa cho udin.
Kaeso me kasa fi Ademra New Town. From vote for God.
Okay, vote for God. Papa yenti wada pai.
Ni din kan yami shira mu fa sa market no. Na yenhwe yo so. Na market asema amokanu ye susuni tekura ne o market wo ho eka esoro ho no na o se de kuru ye si anyini aye kese abedu sisi ye ya na se ko ba se market ba ko oduna se enu ho an several area Ademra Old Town ni ye wo ayi nyina in fact e ha adwen eti market na de ba ko amede ma adwen ba no se enhia se ye busa ye na muhu ye num ni ade that's a boy o se bibi ene koso ye man bata ba gina se market ne ba ye no se o su obi akọ se si ahe ye obuja house wo ho mienu se si ahe market ye timi ye kura enam a yepe a ye dwiri kodwina se ansa na yakonya na ntwinam no nya ade no saa butcher house yi ni nyina be ye adwuma na medam ase se toilet no a ewo ho no se ye bubu toilet no nso free ho market no be buy na nkoye se soro ho a na ayi ejina na ayi ka so interview no se de na hu no ni ade no nti ye nyina kan adwen bom na ye communal labor ni bibia ebewo.
All right, vote for God papa anapai yedase yede besi ewa ha yemfa ofrephobia ebiem dodo na ede wo adwenkyere ede aba. But I think say we here stakeholders engagement enti empany enhia na wo nka wo ho se na be ya yebetumi a revival market no. See a revival market na send ya krom ha asia ye no.
Yeah.
Ensekare ebeba.
Yeah, sure.
Ensekare ebeba.
Kwesi ye de nkomo ne yedi. De aka ne yejai ema empanyfo se ombehwe na o maye adwentoto wo ho. Na yo so dwana san bese ne dada mu biom. Se dwana san si ne dada mu a yenim se de sakrai se ne wo ka no ebeba. One other thing me pese me kan ho asem na fe woni agudie ma konfo no to aso no ye. Ejana bia na wo ho no. Because one say ya market bia I was provided by bia nipa se ho nema nkuya obetimi an akugya agu nti agana bia ne de se yibu atu agu ne de me ne bi mo a mo wasa adwen ne nya adwen papa me hu ni se yi dwane san eba so a omo mba be di dwo nipa no se bibi nkuya hefa na okogya na wo be kofi akogya na nan wasan ba na se nti e wo se agana bia no but e wo se yisisi ensaye okay e wo se yisisi
okay
because se agana bia no me kai me ba half from ho na man bi ene to no ma no mu giska o no mu giska ba dem se akire ma na yare firi
na edan ho kro mu ton na ntwinam ho
na ntwinam no wo toilet ne nche sa dan kese no ena dan keto ba akoso wo me hu wokọ me hu se na message ropo na na je bi abronsan no opposite ba bi obi abie bia ba bi no sa kwan so na ntwinam dan keto ba akoso wo ho ena kese ne na wo bakayoku enchen ho no nti toilet na operational na ye adwuma a obi tu on ma wo giska nti equally ye betimi asisi se ebebu atu agu na ye pese market san bai na market na ba wi a ye butugu wi a no so sa be ba be ye topic for discussion say ye nsam provide agana bia ho nti ye sisi
ne nyina no
ye sisi na I think say no mum ebebo na ye mpe obi ma no hwe so say kwase wo ko dwena say agana bia wo Sumuma Park ye chi hui obi tia no a wo di diska wo kona say wo pipipa wo tua pipa sika no de ama wo petiro a wo tua tiro sika no de ama ene de wo akoso mmohoi ene agana bia wo dwuna simpatam wo nyina no mu tua sika ansa no akọ no so kra de sika ye den eba nti omu sesi I think say we are cool to go.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Carl. Anapa bills aka no ho biem bills omo ese ne omo ehia ene wo Ghana card. Omo hia wo collateral, omo hia wo susu service, omo hia wo deposit. Omo hia hwe ne ehia ene wo Ghana card. Enti za opesika e de adwuma bia hwe bills microcredit for ejida kwan. Ubetumi afre 0596920833 and 0302200390. Ofra ombeje so na fe nkomo bia no do modi ama so sika atuma abedi ho na enema atumi akoyi ediama but the retired community police officer ewo menchan wa ha your friend no prof director general. Good morning.
Good morning, boss.
Na pomo e
well na me ado me ho ye pa ejana so kumo ejana so hey mama kumo aye de enu am komo kire
ukoda hwala
lavi na me komo kire
wana ho
lavi
wana
me conversate o mo kakra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And
tinu am komo kire
ohu dey
senya janwa na mudi nkomo about much the kwan no
do ko faso
ke me so me manu ko hwe se kwan no mo twa
na ko ye
me ko no mo twa.
Oh, okay.
Nti ye mo ona bana baso
waje odase
nemom emom ho ne se asem ho
nya wo ho ne ka
operator na oyisu machine no.
Yes sir.
Wanya adwuma na mara anya me fe
wo
yeah
okay
Although say omo ano omo hora da na de enne de kakra de mo because first na enye kra.
Okay.
But then so hwe adwuma na wo ye na asa adwuma na enche be san so asai.
Oh, okay.
Say ye pebre de ankeye. Ba yin su tobre no. Say ensu to say o ekwakowa July. Still na ensu nya to. Ene ewura September krompa ensu akese na eta to anadwo. Ti san su ka seto a ene kwana be san so West Dam. First de no.
Okay.
Ti na nkoso de machine to form. Na ku twa level. Na ku twa gata de ma no. Se be ensu ni to a abefa gata de ma de.
But they say gata da ho.
Gata da ho but the way adena ne de ensu to a ensu be fa kwanu.
Okay. What kind honorable OT?
Yeah, into operator no. Na was nka o man machine top form kama na.
And ra me the number be tuja.
Okay.
Na and then so me sign their tuja.
Yeah, number no.
What will say? Ya won crofo bi a.
Yeah.
2021, 2022. Adeba. Na wo mo NSC. Plant in India.
Okay.
Na woman ne forestry folk di dwuma. Emma forestry folk to woman products.
Okay.
Na wo bia wo ne forestry folk adi dwuma. Ama forestry commission ede wo ka. Say ye green Ghana dwuma na wo de ye yo. Say ye de na wo de ye yo, mo di asem ni beja me.
Okay.
Emma me follow up. Enti wo bia sa nkrofo no wo ka ho bi no. Forestry commission ede wo ka bia no. Number me di to dwai. Save na ya na wa frɛ.
Nice.
0236 04 9939.
Okay.
0236 04 9939. Ofra ye befa.
Nice one.
Na wo so enkomo ho no ye ne wadi.
Number say open case bi pa number.
To ofra e wo ho ma. Hey Bugatti.
Yeah, boss of the bosses.
Bugatti.
Boss of the bosses.
Bugatti.
Hey, boss here.
Bugatti.
Kera, na no only din come say no crowd can say come near oda. Tell me say be present we ya.
Na koma yesu ya me.
Na say kwase ye uka.
Yeah.
Hu de be ye bia. I say ban na ho akọ bala konfo no. Omu come here to twa ho nyina de na mfa. Ye de be ye bia ye na chama da.
Ade o fere se obesra de wo.
La be say
o say me be so asem. Me be so asem.
We professional.
Me be so asem. Me be so asem. Me be so asem.
Sadere ko boy.
Me be so asem. O fere se obesra de.
Dabi. But o say abubani atebetia.
Ena me say o fere se obesra de.
Oh, men ferry.
So what is your
bet baby ani enam ne de. Ani baby a wokọ akodu ni nimbia wono adwumu do dorin de.
Kasa.
Ena me bisa wo say.
Ye na bim ne wasiro.
Yo chere.
Yi chama ya da. Chama ya da.
Ya no aba be na radio na. Wo de yi.
Ntina ye nya say kem na he.
Chama ya me ti ona ni awo kan ya won kan hwe nkyere me no be na radio so. Na wo so pa na.
Etebusu afona no asema e kan ya wa.
For a reason. But I been tia boss message na me fa we ntwato. On say no you also na mete.
Yes sir.
Boss ade ba ko mpa ne say. Yours enam say market na ha no eni enti. Yours for no su kuye woni matom. Boss nya sem ketewa o. Na no me call dwena se koto ade bi 20 cities. Me ba ade 25.
All right.
Enti boss em say market ne ba.
Me catch that so oda niema e wa bruchiri.
Boss.
Na ode beduru Ghana ha se ya. Ebo a oto na bruchiri.
Ne so kwa ne ba ko pe na.
Oda na watua tax niema nyina no. Ode beduru ha. Na ode toto Ghana bo no ho times.
Ne so ko fa no ma ba. Enye no ba ko pe na.
Na me say wode ebo no betoto Ghana de no ho a. Ye the Joe times 3 e wo Ghana ha.
Enti dodo na be sane akwase ho. Dodo na be sane. Eti boss aten say ba ha be boa yen.
because the amount for the end they are not ready. Where what the end panel had the end says, "Team the amount for Namquano sa, I mean Namquano so cover." Alright, Maminja Mamona Gona Mobreno Co.
Yeah,
26 after 8. Yeah, Mobreno Co.
And one me trim a corn trim tea extra quarter damn ho matter task.
Call to them.
Improvement.
That is a task of matter. Task and never hold that.
Task.
So last.
Oh, what to task?
Inside the hole.
Who task?
Who task? Task.
Oh, baby, Caribbean as a hojina.
Baby, I'm a shame and now in a task.
Okay.
Very soon.
Very soon. All right. Mami Joe.
Okay. Alright, Abushafo, and then a Thursday, 80, a Thursday. I know your 2 days, a throwback Thursday, a corner, yet a Kudium Samro, and so at Repa, and a Medico Yepa. No, and never and so at me, I go Penia. You felt Pugati and your free Samron, and so met to the pana, be bien so to make a conquer focus or no, a FIFA club welcome games here, a guso a to Jaran, never you want to and so tomorrow, there be pen so to make our ATB, Manyasha. Sente pone quicker na foreign source na to so na yem kwadum san na enema enso entimye kama eni de enema ya setting ya tes entekra ayi games no ye penya all the teams here ayi run of 16 enema so petime kama enua o meka no pamne to just say ayi tima ye fe totomo e she twe fe osahuntai e kama komu so mantimenting na mamelonti sounders a o mantimen shebi eba from nation o mun so antimen shebi enwa sai kem no enso timi todwa na ene game todwa na se enwa ne nya sanke tokwa eno ye nya tima ye fe Inter Milan wo ni poboko a ye fe River Plate e de boni game ni kono win na Inter ase ekabenu a aye River Plate entomiante na after sai kem ensembi e de compare pantia ye fe Tense Tonfasia wo yi pe tematima ye fe Inter Anwa River Plate players no woman tina tamiye papa woman ki kemi channel sawo wo be penis chase wo ade bete kwantoni ate etinu after cycle ensempi ene sie nti ya be ho nsam no anso epetibe apa na timan ye fe orowa red diamonds a omunso ntime shebi ama Monteri akopom ye kanan ama ni banso timi ye kama enu eye kema no a anso etibi totwa mete wansam anso tema ewa dwumade nso ene anopai anso eye kakra e fro pa mi pontoto anso tema na last group of them and say sir okwa group stage a last games ewa group stage no ye peye tima ye fe aye Juve na Juve formation tima ye fe aye Man City na omunso Japani ye penye Wydad Casablanca wamni pomokwa ye fe Al In enso te peponi enti Africa and ye teams no akabako and elali ko ye nya Esperance omunso ko enti yenye tima ye fe Mamelodi Sounders omunso ko entine akatima ye fe Wydad Casablanca na omunso Japani na bi penso timi kama na enemi twobu group na senior citizen aye trophy enso ewe 6 points Man City enso 6 points Wydad Casablanca eni tima fe Al Ino bia eni point ba kumpo eti trophy eni Man City qualify eti Wydad Casablanca and omupa womun she 75 billion goals womun entumi qualify enti yenko anime na fodie ka toto so na pepen so timia kama enso na enema enso emfa wepe enti ene games ya enso dasoro ene moye woduma enso tema ye penye tima ye fe ete Juventus womun Man City ye penye Wydad Casablanca womun Al In ye penye tima ye fe Ahila womni ayem patuka enso te peponi na enema nso time kama Albin Salzburg womni rimati na sai game no ayanajo ena sai game so betimi atotwa enti rimati against ayetima ye fan HSA Albin Salzburg sai game no aye 1 am and Ahila against ayem patuka and aye 1 am and a cycle and then and pay to me out to draw and I made one some and so tomorrow I will tomorrow so a 3 watch game enti ochira umachin and to the Superman for that na FC Zaltbank and Real Madrid no Japani na Ahila and Patuka and so Japani enti and kakra FIFA ayi club wake up games no and ametewa some and so tebao ewa tomorrow so be my enkwani na anima and so timia kama enti ne Wutim say, enema enso ekoyi pa na ene group no se na sete se oko ayi group just Inter Milan woma Inter Milan enya 7 points wom etompo group no yenya tima ye from Monterrey wom nya 5 points omo so time qualify group ayi chese ayi group B tima ye fe River Plate wom afemo wom nya 4 points tima ye fe fenom Onowa when time almost anya point pago cry almost from Inter and from Monterrey woman qualify now group F ye penyan Dortmund almost enya 7 points ayi Fluminense and sunya 5 points Sounders enya 4 points and on same diamonds woman sunya points pago cry and they say and I said Inter Abia Fluminense no Montamponi no Monterrey Abia Tima ye fun ayetese Prussia ayen Dortmund our run of 16 ne anyone so to me come it way a FIFA ayen club wake up pro and ametewa some enso tema ewa tumodi so enya secretary kwani no for come me no pepe so to me come na enidi empepe and report paper say so far say unche aye games here and aye po FIFA club World Cup pro and spectators from aye day one MSC and aye 1.5 million aye spectators here and almost so room akotwe games here what them say nya cham ketwa aye mom for this game no 1.5 million fans and I say almost at room akwa aye FIFA aye club World Cup pro yegusoye po enta say ye pewie final na chese ye company na pepe so timi kama we aye come ya menudi enso timade si arepe ye nkwe ya fodi kama me na enidien say otwe aye timsia wo mo aye chese South America and so my friend Pazzi, woman enso timia qualify enso echo run of 16 woman that first Pocoroso and yan secretary Portafogo woman qualifier with say yan secretary Palmaresamo woman enso timia qualify echo run of 16 84 teams ya woman friend Pazzi and FIFA a club wake up pro woman I qualify from group stage and so quarter same I run of 60 80 and so kakra ye from performing baby na ye nkwe enje me pa se from na Mamelodi Sounders omafimo won out from the competition now I'm control again from Nancy and omafimo won fi South Africa now won first game won win this second on second game womu kolusie ana womu third game womu ball draw ejajim bia from ball biaro womu contest tournament womu nya draw enya lose enya win South Africa team ye Sounders and omuso from the Samba boys na the yellow boys ye omu fi South Africa womu aye outland enya second last one fatoso na me fancy na be penso etimia ka buga
yes sir
and want to kwasiye
sir
enwa River Plate any team ye fen Inter Milan na Inter ewa pantia ye fen Tensi Domfest na enwa atenide pa omusa akora no tesade ntin mintimi ka some of the FWS here womus ayusu here omodi na tem papa omo to bia da mano 80 and the FIFA for say omo be enhwemu 80 and after saying came the bottom we say no to racism tribalism
for na yen sir
that be a River Plate for
okay
yes also no say academy Inter
yeah
and a team no mushia no River Plate for
Argentina for no tuntum for there
yes omo didi akona temperature twana support players no Inter for nyina chia sim masa na omo patches and twana nya some ketwa kra eti phone say we so ye FIFA and organize here and the FIFA so enso so sane man so we social a continental tournament Africa form Asia European competition European teams na South America omu nyina wom eti say obey racism so one ma omo ntwekra eti omo so master here
because yes I work up na one for the
yes
motu sana
work up man for be hard but we also mo punish am for say be addition de enso ho no eti ebuga de chia no South Africa teams no omu nyina film yes wada Casablanca no o she 75 billion goals compare obe film elali film Sounders are free and Esperance and so from Africa they coin
Africa
ya men chef isem
me da self for prof na moten en ka say odi am na nsem e di aba tom mo best sports station yes e ba fie na fa yi ya ba be di officer mu nkomo kakra so to yen ka na botre ba bi me sabra monitor me serious na fa yi Mr. Barnabas na church sabre omu monitor chess sports nya sam kitwa krenko na ye ni nkomo kakra e wode na safo so no ka say omu di 12 players etimato transfer se kwambia the players we there omu ti no mu to aso anya aduma be players ni di na edidi so yi Emmanuel Pate ya pamono afei Zakaria Mumuni Richard Mahama Jesse Tosuche Gabriel Akwasi Mensa Gideon Boateng afei Jau Junior wo me players awura buta fam no ka say di ya pamono we mu de mutual termination Kwajo Amwakum mediator Atakra Tijani Sise Emmanuel Poku Pepra Abdul Latif Bamba me no ka say players omu ye dumienu adina safota mo mo de bona nso no ka say de omu de jumade na se e ko nsem na so e da che da tefu enko kakra ye ni nkomo kakra woni se Emmanuel Ademambadu the spirito Zaza akoda we de bebe na afa de nikadika obobol ye pa na enra ye ne bon komo a kire mu se say baby jet asamonya ball abobo ne de che so ball abobo e be take Ghana 40 years and san ye tumanya the next Asamojan yentie Emmanuel Ademambadu
Asamoah no talisman Asamoah nti ono nya chances 3 na odi 2 atonet sese no ye fa adwento ni ewoni generation udu generation mi na omo se gobe na yese odi a yese odi gobe fufu ani odi fufu ni ewom no Asamoah no unya biem that is a fact the kind of Asamoah unya bi Ghana have 40 years
I think the next 40 years
I don't know. This is a miracle. The kind of Asamoah in America. You bet man, you strike of your no so what new qualities. But say see a qualities of Asamoah unyabi. Until I'm catching say generation na no. This is Inaki we have. This is Jordan we have. This is Samenyo we have. We should work on
wala usawiye sama Emmanuel Ademambadu elitu da say Asamoah benya bi o say the next 40 years na unimi say player back one dey Samuel Usono so na Osiaka Edema Black Stars no say e bra na Osiaka Black Stars na so ba na Asamoah echi jama masa moral na o say ene ukọ Black Stars say ukọ dressing room na say bi ebo game a jama no e jana dumpa yentie Samuel Owusu.
He has been inspirational to us because I remember our first time in the World Cup 20. I think I was in GSS or something like this, and watching Asamoah bang goals and with the dance and everything, and me seeing myself with Asamoah, a legend who is the top scorer for the national team, and it was amazing. You know, like he taught me a whole lot of stars. I'm someone who was like a very, very private person, but I think it's Asamoah who taught me to be public, because it was like, hey Sam, now you are part of the national team, and you know, once you are being called to the national team, like, you know, literally you are a public figure, people want to follow you. So because my Instagram, my social media, they were all public, because nobody know me from that time until I came to the national team. And
wow, we need some player need the Samuel Owusu two baby jet Asamoah we shift attention kakra na enin komo e wo hatful for us unim say coach asabro bi ebo ni din e pani ani din ade Abubakar Watara nra ye na din komo bu sansa pani wate says the house team akwa point a new coach ani din ade Jidi Dramani na o kan ho asem say yenti Abubakar Watara
atoko bet me Adeakyia bi ababontin ni minyawe enye nkre ni yawe bibia the so before bibia be discussion bibia one number 1 ni candidate drama na sem abontin ga de mi catch me place me san kan mi catch say me call another team be follow mu discipline team na here. Why not? I didn't know cancer. Me pure FM and I must see me see who did that. Me fear me come baby me call my betina fi me no be ankasa. Who say because maybe me didn't go marketing no be at me can the open and on for engineering team no the best start league. Now professor when they mean come we must stop it and please tell them another party will do.
Well, not just when in summer coach and the Abubakar, what out you know, and had a cross has at me appointed Max Ut Gidi Dramani. Now, it was a Sabre ya coach, ya appointed a woo, Uro Pan is saying, oh, quack and gather retana, Yente Abubakar Watara.
Head of state, the only person, institution in the world, or advisor. Or advisor for communication, advisor for sports, everything, including both capture or advisors. Our advisors, it played the important role on the issue of the team area man. I can't accept the teams like ASANTE, including KOTOKO. In that level, we make some small mistakes that affect the progress of the team. When we communicate as an Abumbe
Well, I didn't want to be a crack and that's what Chatum said or technical director. Yes, shift attention to Crani and Ramu. We be go stuff for us. One player the team at Vincent Atenga and the money son Obekai Wabra. Now Osia Kadama Media Modomuji the Ghana Pima Legafe or Sansibe PMO be go star or Sansu Domuji the Ghana Pima Tabre Waka. So what we hear the Biadia Bra or Sani and it's a league in or Jedi amount. Now then I didn't come a Sabre a bra come on a buy. Now I take the amount of media for San was so no since I see a cow Ghana team of one panum a medium into play the team at Vincent Atenga.
My best carry a mupa medium. Then because medium man say, oh, Mijidino has Mijidino wafu tournament because of has in our wafu tournament. In the afternoon, me buy na me 2.20. Me buy yara was seen. Me buy na me call medium man. Sapija in Tina me say medium man we tell medium na keep me. So now I me copy Gustas. Then me come medium the most probably in Tima says me always me come me sign 2.5 years. Me share 21 number 21 2.5 years no. My Gusta machine you know kabo my 21.
Well, when is some Vincent Atenga etu na share the 10 and Osungwa a by 3 years. Now you be saying, now what is what who is oh, baby, football or say now no dear, now a policeman. Yet Vincent Atenga.
Bo BECHEM na initially na military na military na meko na bono be from military na yin na bono be from me sha say free cry friend oti region kwanta na me bo Monaco me bo the young desert na me bo VIP me free na me ba Unista Soccer Academy nti me free na me call dwarfs me free dwarfs na me ba has na me to kwa na me ba
well not san ko ba pan ko for so brutal when is some with for Vincent Atenga no osina kan edema bibia ne go start to Jana Pammy at you for SF's Kakra shift attention of a Yenin Koma Kakra or Kumasi Asante KOTOKO Communications Director or Penina Nidi at the lawyer Safuduku. Unim Sauko Adako Judge Amnoka Siatate said KOTOKO for a yet justify your inclusion. Yebusan said a debate in a fair KOTOKO team now a yet justify Yentio Penina Nidi at the lawyer Safuduku.
Demonstrate what they can do. All of them are to report to refer to them. You cannot use just this first session or this one session training to assess them. That is why the program will continue till Monday. By which time, I think we would have given them enough time to demonstrate what they can do. All of them are to report tomorrow. Usually, we would have asked some players to leave, but we thought that just one day will not be enough to do a proper assessment of them. So
well, we start yes, some lawyer Safuduku squad to now. Udim say KOTOKO team now. Say yatete players so many just find a doors upon a reason bang and a touch because enough from class team cases or say obake do baby now KOTOKO team now justify team nya 7 days mukwala runti na namswa omu justify inclusion ntie opening and the team and the lawyer Safuduku
to affect our activities. But I would say that we were compelled by circumstances to allow the young ones also showcase what they have in them. So yes, originally it wasn't part of our plan, but it was through some of these exercises that we had a player like Sonny Akuba. So we thought that who knows, there may be another Sonny Akuba or a better player than Sonny Akuba. So let
wala usawoye sama lawyer Safu Duku editu daya sankos na fe ni nkoma kakra kai former Kumasi Asante KOTOKO player ni team edi Bernard Somwa osina kai de Celta Vigo Academy no na akoda we wa mo KOTOKO anuru ba bia na enya offer sa akoda kwisia kan e Spain na ene di nkomo busa nsa wo bra na Africa na ko Spain no busa na ken sam kakra kire o compare Spanish na fe Ghana league na we talent no pa na wo oni di nkomo kakra o abante ni kasa buta
for players and those facilities and everything is different. And for me, like name of from make one could do any video and easy make one maybe pass them not difficult make a draw so if name difficult like I mean not playing time next those things and I'm some pride but me come and not any
wala usawoye sama player the day ade Bernard Somwa etu dana ade na de bia se o ko Celta Vigo Academy tin de bia o start e de be ni o secret yenti opani a de dia de Bernard Somwa
like day in day out me improve coach na and then like me feel proud because any is me improve sa training girls na me matches na me improve na coaching so na nyaje
wala tie ne wopante be kona fe yesa di nkomo kakra o ba bifuo unim se opani a di ade Orudo Inyako wono oye Gaka administrative manager na opani se ono football no hu ni se juju ejina mu bruta etientie ne kakra ensa wo kan e de for juju in football ho
moko edrora
yeah
di oka ye nyina no
eba no ka se ye nyina no ye yo eba mu sa pepe ye ntwa kwadumu mienu ye mfa one half into go posuemu yamfa one half into go posuemu first half ye be she one goal ha second half ye be she one goal ha eba mu pepe 2-0 se no kan se ye be she goal so sale bai e ba kon so ye koye no ka ye nyina ye mu am aduro no ma me so afiri ho e de be du nkokọ matua front mienu no ati ho no matua na me ti front na kuko no esibiti so from ho to nkokọ esibiti so ayo esibiti so asima me fancy form me bai me fancy baby oba bia nko no me so me wo yire family ko say table as near me you come say nko ko say nko o sa dem say
wala usawoye sama Gaka administrative manager opani a ne di ade Odro Nyako de to dwana wase debe pa na juju ade firimba because e won kakra obi e bobo dodo na e believe in juju ye busasa den na football ewo juju mu yenti opani a ne di ade Odro Nyako kakra
moko edrora
yeah
di oka ye nyina no
eba no ka se ye nyina no ye yo eba mu sa pepe ye ntwa kwadumu mienu ye mfa one half into go posuemu ye mfa one half into go posuemu first half ye be she one goal ha second half ye be she one goal ha eba mu pepe
2-0
se no kan se ye be she goal so sale bai e ba kon so ye koye no ka ye nyina ye mu am aduro no ma me so afiri ho e de be du nkokọ
wala tie ne wa wo yes mo pani a ne di ade Odro Nyako oye Gaka administrative manager de to da yenko na afa ye ni nkomo kakra bia mu unim se okos Spain a new promoter side ne di ade Real Oviedo na player back one de Kwasi Sibo se team ya promote mu to the La Liga proper na ye na di nkomo se Ghana ye hu se mo de bone so ani se brek bedam na person ye to nsa for se be sia kama my Ghana wo willing wo like go be jatum so be sia kama ya na ye ti opani a ne di ade Kwasi Sibo.
The senior national team because my origin I'm from Ghana and you know there's something my family is always waiting to see that moment, you know, so I think say if I get a call up in the national team I'll make my family proud and I'm there to, you know, just to serve the nation.
Wala Mustafa dia no want dia be si wa wo ye player de ade Kwasi Sibo okos Spain a osi academy new promoters and team ade Real Oviedo and Mustafa din somewhere to jana no pay ya ma tie for subscribe kan some do so de be si wa ha na fa na de ntimi man ya me mo chena wo be san so atie kan tie for mo kasa no pay o de am no nsem e ba betom ya me din ade what Fred the great man from say Bugatti.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Welcome aboard on our journey to crown Ghana's aviator legend exclusively with Betway. Please engage flight mode on Aviator and take advantage of our guaranteed free flight service daily until the 30th of June. You'll be offered a shot at a sky-high 500,000 Ghana cedis cash prize. And also, please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and you've braced yourself to get way more at betway.com.gh. Thank you for choosing Betway's Aviator Legends, and we hope you have a pleasant flight.
Terms and conditions apply. Regulated by the Gaming Commission of Ghana. Bet the responsible way. Betway. Get way more.
What's the root so?
And then Maria Yabo. Doctors may have hepatitis B.
And you know, oh, Henry, Dr. Cosia, what power specialist have a hospital? Hey, yet dear was Sanya Bini. What hepatitis? I hear someone word on Kwang Kron. Nancy be drew for what can say. One of the hepatitis award. What ya to be America? You can BECHEM. Nakas or Janoka. Sir, na fatally found more fryer donjon. Ebeko, prostate, second part you call my boss. And all set it, say what? Sekoto Genoa, Gosokosokra. Fako Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Oh, we're drunk, sir, and you went qua. Oh, say ya the Odobi.
Oba, Chirame Hosa Mebre.
Kumasi, what will say yes, select some Jiro, Jasbro Filling Station, opposite, and Grind, Kobenya, Pokiasi, SCP Quantum Ponaso, Takrade, Anaji Estates, Anaji MA Primary School, Shanimu, telephone 0244 544 422 0200 383831. WhatsApp 0555 797878. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Your last stop.
FPAC ye dropa anu enama esetipa ye flu cold edi kata ho yaw. FPAC tutu yawa efiri minimu kura abrofo friend sore throat no. FPAC jojo honam mu yaw nso. Na se wo ye adwumaden so na wo tutu a FPAC ma wo ho dwo wo fom. Sara na wono a epe sports akensi ahoro ni mrikatu nso no se won hunamdua no ye wo ya FPAC wura wapo mu koma yaw no eyedini. FPAC kutia free richness. FPAC jojo ahohye a ebata fever ne malaria ho no. Saa nso na FPAC ekutia sasabro mu yaw na wo honam ayebosa no FPAC so ma wo ho sepew. Ubenya FPAC wo pharmacy shops any chemical seller shops ahodo wo man mu baabia.
FPAC yabusua droma wana wadi mfie dunsia ne akire. Asma ne osa yarefo. Apemfo ene ma wo ma manufo de. Ense se wo fa FPAC. Se wo fa FPAC nanu na wo hwanto a. Ko hu doctor.
FPAC blows your pain away.
Hey, so as for you, every day you are just pressing your phone. Why? Are they paying you?
They are, Oma.
Eh?
The more I use my MTN, the more points I get. And I can use those points to get airtime, data, and even discounts at shops and restaurants.
Hey, so that is why all of you are always pressing your phones. And you won't tell us, so that we can enjoy some.
Oh, ma.
There's always more to enjoy with MTN Rewards. Just keep talking, testing, and browsing all day, every day to collect your points and use it to redeem amazing offers and discounted freebies right away. There's so much available for you. So dial *550# and get your reward today. Let's go everywhere you go.
Kweku, have you heard what they are doing on MTN?
Wifey, Nesana we active say. And the cane will be one the number. Oh,
Jamie Razabren. Naminya Araba Bazen pills. I do my feature cross when you. Let me come say, J. Was maybe one more hair and may. I told a bar, it's me bossy boom boom boom. A bill so her. Minyatin can be a crasam no beshi. Oh, Araba Bazen pills by ye. A jisa howling in Africa. And Nemo Jaddy more for sunny ye. The Moja Swaswan Crojin.
What? Why your best in my pa? Naraba Bazen pills. Aswemo emei hunchu capsules so aswe ne me man pa ma say de no odwonso 10p no wanya hoto do no odwonso anemu ya ne ya ono so ho ato no dwonso emu apaye divided urine hunchu capsules abeyi wo hawo nyina afie ne me so
mira na wo carry last time enka wo ya say wo ho obazi mu no
asem akọbọ so e se dwonso na fumi mu o se me huro hwe be funa ne se oh me hu se basa du ba bi nso kra ma dwonso bia me fi se ma wie no na se kakra kam
wow
oh se hunchu capsules you hawo nyina firi ho kra
Araba Bazen pills and hunchu capsules. Ebi wa pharmacy and chemical shop bi
was a feeling important how obenya bi wa Candice licensed chemical store was a few also wofa Kisi Herbal e wo dwena say and Estina Herbal e was a be kwai Junior Saman and Prince Moses Pharmacy was sciences SKDA e was a fiduabo so which my friend Kulun Ghana Limited e was 05049 06665 0545 906665.
Sir, empanyi kasa numsuo twen opa na enye nsuo bi akekeo na mmom ensuo a ebema wo atumi agina ope ano Density Natural Mineral Water ne sachet ene dispenser bottle ye nsuo a ya hyeda aye ede ekum wo nsukom Density Natural Mineral Water pebinom water Anio, yanum ensure the kum yensukom nom Density Natural Mineral Water. Biaya ye ensure no ye pa. Yewo 500 milliliter sachet. Ena 19.5 liter dispenser bottles. Ma afie ne offices. Sheshe ye chikwan wo number 27 New Ridge. Ewo tanoso kwantempono so hwa. Fre 0596604743 and 0208466256 na koto bi ye waye fro aye ene badwam nhyiamudie Density Natural Mineral Water insu papa nie FDA aje adwadie enkrato yi atum.
False claims are made against a judge or commissioner or other public office holder subject to Article 146 proceedings just to achieve a political agenda. The solution cannot be to resign or voluntarily retire out of frustration, pressure, or fear. You would only subject yourself to two cruelties: a judgment based on false claims and loss of everything you have worked for. It may well be that the efforts being made are intended to frustrate me so that I resign, so that the architects of the scheme can go back into the media and say that the wild and unfounded allegations were not defended because they were true and I had no defense to them. As Chief Justice of the nation, who has been given the privilege and obligation to lead administration of justice, I should not turn tail and run when I know the implications of not defending false and unwarranted charges. If I resign under these circumstances, I will be saying that this flawed, unknown, and opaque process is acceptable. It is not. Finally, let me respectfully say that the current bizarre proceedings I have brought to your attention present a twist to our nation's democratic journey that we all ignore at our own cost.
All right, ene a otie ye maame Gertrude Tokunu ene na otie no a ode ne nsem etuja abra enura one ensentwerefo ehia ye na oma ensentwerefo ehunu ekwan ahodo a nasem akwakodi mpanimfo ho committee na atenase omo tututu na no ho ensem na ode etuja no but anopai mewo ewo ahoma so Alhaji Inusa Fuseni oye mranimuni na oye former minister or sanso ye former member of parliament. Alhaji is a friend who is learned. Alhaji, good morning.
Good morning.
I don't want to answer.
For
the purpose of a discussion, will you want us to speak English or we do tree?
Do English. What about the election? Why
do you have to speak? Why do you have to choose tree?
I didn't choose tree.
Okay. So you chose English.
Yes.
Why? Elijah, explain to me.
Because I will flow better.
Tree the more day.
Day. But I'm trying to
all right. Yesterday, the Chief Justice, the suspended Chief Justice Tokunu, declared she would not resign from office where she framed her removal process as unconstitutional and politically motivated. You are a lawyer. When you heard her yesterday, let me hear from you. Your first impression, sir.
Oh, she was courting public sympathy.
She was courting public sympathy.
Mm.
Why do you say that?
Because all she said, she said she would resign. Who asked her to resign?
Nobody.
So she raised her own question and answered it. And she talks about processes in the court. When Obian's in the coin, when she decided that her rights had been violated, she chose a forum. She went to the Supreme Court. No one stopped her. As we speak, she's in the High Court. No one has stopped her. So why did she decide to do a public press conference? She did it because she's appealing to emotions of people.
But was she right?
She's not right.
She's not right.
If it were any other person, if she were not the subject matter of investigation, I'm sure the Chief Justice would have deprecated the attempt to publicize what was happening at the committee level. Because the courts, big brain, not less than 3 decisions have said the process is intended to be in camera, and the camera hearing is for the protection of the Chief Justice and the Justice of the Superior Court of Judicature. So if the whole process is designed to protect you, and you decide that you will go public on these matters, why do you want our sympathy? And you are not the first Chief Justice to go through that process. In fact, almost all Chief Justices have had petitions filed against them, except that it is only yours that has matured. In fact, you also know, KOTOKO knows that in the government of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, there was a petition against her for her removal. When Nana Akufo-Addo said that the petition did not raise any reasonable, any prima facie case, Uka said any concerns. But why didn't she comment on it? Why didn't she say that let them go and then establish a committee and I'll come before it? So she's been hypocritical to the best of my knowledge.
But then she was
in that petition, in that first petition against her, did you hear her write for copies of the petition? Did you hear her? So why is she behaving the way she's behaving? I had thought that as a lawyer and the foremost justice in Ghana, what she would have done was to take the petitions, put them on one side and measure them by the standard set in Article 1461. Because the justices of the Superior Court of Judicature have security of tenure of office, meaning you can only remove them from office on stated grounds. So if you put the petition on one side and measure it against the threshold, constitutional threshold in Article 1461, you ask yourself, do the issues raise issues of misconduct? Do they raise issues of incompetence as a judge and incompetence as an administrator? Do they raise issues of infirmity of mind and body? If they don't, in your view, that's your defense. That becomes your defense. That becomes your defense. Because the Article 146 is designed to protect the justices of the Superior Court of Judicature. If you read Article 146 carefully, from 1461 to the last provision in 146, there are institutional, procedural, and substantive limitations on the exercise of power by the head of state and president of the country in terms of petitions presented to him for the removal of justices of the Superior Court of Judicature. And all the institutional limitations or procedural limitations or substantive limitations are designed to protect the justices.
So to the last, Article 146(11) says the president may at any time revoke a suspension under this article.
Yes. So if the committee comes to the conclusion that there is no prima facie case, I mean, there's no issue, I mean, the Chief Justice has acquitted herself, the president revokes that distance at any time.
But per what she said yesterday, she was more or less raising a point concerning the rules and the guidelines of the committee, where she was saying the guidelines spelled to handle the case as a litigation is something where she thinks is not right.
So you see, her idiosyncrasies, the way she thinks and feels about processes, does not make it law. The Chief Justice must understand that her idiosyncrasies is not the law. In Adeakyia against the Attorney General, Sophia Akufu, the then Chief Justice, said that a committee established under Article 146 is an ad hoc committee, and that committee will choose the process that regulates the proceedings. And that is a Supreme Court decision. That's a Supreme Court decision. And so why she wants now, and I heard her say about CI 47, why is she important into an ad hoc committee sitting in the nature of an Article 146 committee procedure akin to a committee of inquiry procedure? Why?
That is what I wanted to ask. Per the role of the committee, whether what she did flouts or what the committee is also doing flouts the Constitution. If it is,
it doesn't flout the Constitution.
Okay.
It doesn't flout the Constitution.
Can someone say this is a way of preparing the minds of the populace?
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. She's courting public sympathy and chipping away the integrity of the committee and preparing the minds of the people to think that she has been hard done by the committee.
So, per your explanation, she's not abiding by the tenets of the Constitution or the judiciary.
First of all, 3 decisions of the Supreme Court has repeatedly said that the proceedings of the committee must be in camera. And any attempt by the Chief Justice to undermine the integrity of the committee has been to bring out matters of the committee into the public. So that is a deliberate attempt by the Chief Justice, a suspended Chief Justice. 2, the Chief Justice has said that
Liberty FM.
Her husband and daughter were refused to be, but in-camera committee hearing, how do you allow your daughter and your husband to be part of it? Are they subject matter to the committee proceedings? Are they subject to the committee proceedings? Do they take an oath when they appear? If they appear, will they take an oath? Are they bound by any oath that has been taken by anybody? Wouldn't it undermine the principle of in-camera hearing? But the Chief Justice repeatedly says so. She now says that she was even searched. Searched she must. And she must understand that she must be searched. Because it's an in-camera hearing. And if you go into the committee sitting carrying devices that can record the judges or the panel members, they must be able to ascertain whether you have in your possession devices that can record the proceedings. Because immediately you record the proceedings, you undermine the constitutional provision. Yes. Or you don't see that? Yes. Immediately you record, you undermine the proceedings. And if you undermine the provision of the Constitution, So they must go. It will be dereliction of duty on their part, not to even touch the Chief Justice. And three, my brother, anytime we are hearing a complaint, it is from the Chief Justice. But when Nana Akufo-Addo dismissed the petition against her, we didn't hear a complaint from her. Don't you think that it's hypocritical?
So to you, all what this means is hypocritical, and what does that also mean to the judiciary and the process?
It is what she's doing that is putting the judiciary at risk. It's what she's doing. Because I can tell you as a matter of fact that now justices will not be comfortable dealing with her case. Because she's not coming to espouse the law, she's coming to talk about emotional matters. And the jurisdiction of the court is not raised by emotions.
So the press conference that she held yesterday, would that make any difference?
Nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
My friend who is learned, Alhaji Inusa Fuseni.
I greet you, sir.
Thank you for your time, sir.
You're welcome. Welcome. Thank you.
Good to have you. Alhaji Inusa Fuseni, Mranimni, or former Minister of State. Yedanasi, and I pay anyone so Edia on ye Ache, Ewo Jumedi so. And I pay me wo Commander Zito, Ewa half for the NPP, and me wo Minia Bema Abuchin, Ewa for the NDC. Abuch.
Anna.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ninja say.
Yami adumo no de.
Oko.
Aliena here.
Commander.
The big boss.
Ninja say.
Boko no.
Boko.
Damn yes.
Nice one.
Damn yes.
I hope Anoma Enyane Breaker Itiele the Chief Justice. The suspended Chief Justice.
ASANTE.
Okay. And but Nemene Alhaji Inu said, I hope you listened to him. But for where now Okache blood in Jebo Elem Cretin Ongo Hoshi. But per the Constitution, let's read Article 146. It is read him creating so that you can make your point well. Now, Article 146 talks about removal of justices of Supreme Court and chairman of regional tribunal. Now, say, Article 1461 or say a chief justice of a superior court or a chairman of a regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior or incompetence or on a ground of inability to perform functions of his office arising from infirmity of body or mind. 2. A justice of a superior court of judicature or a chairman of a regional tribunal may only be removed in accordance with the procedure specified in this article. 3. If the president receives a petition for the removal of a justice of a superior court other than the chief justice or for the removal of a chairman of the regional tribunal, he shall refer the petition to the chief justice who shall determine whether there is a prima facie case. 4. Where the chief justice decides that there is a prima facie case, he shall set up a committee consisting of 3 justices of the superior courts or chairman of the regional tribunals or both, appointed by the Judicial Council and 2 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers, and who shall be appointed by the Chief Justice on the advice of the Council of State. 5. The committee appointed under Clause 4 of this article shall investigate the complaint and shall make its recommendation to the Chief Justice, who shall forward them to the President. 6. Where the petition for the removal of the Chief Justice, the President shall, acting in accordance with the Council of State, appoint a committee consisting of 2 justices of the Supreme Court, one of whom shall be the appointed chairman by the President, and 3 other persons who are not members of the Council of State, nor members of Parliament, nor lawyers. The committee appointed under clause 6 of this, that is 7, the committee appointed under clause 6 of this article shall inquire into the petition and recommend to the President whether the Chief Justice ought to be removed from office. 8. All proceedings under this article shall be held in camera, and the justices or the justice or chairman against whom the petition is made is entitled to be heard in his defense by himself or by a lawyer or other expert of his choice. The President, that is 9, shall in each case act in accordance with the recommendations of the committee. 10. That where a petition has been referred to a committee under this article, the President may 1, that is A, in the case of a Chief Justice acting in accordance with the advice of the Council of State, by a warrant signed by him, suspend the Chief Justice. B, in the case of any other justice of a superior court of it or of a chairman of a regional tribunal acting in accordance with the advice of the Judicial Council, suspend that justice or the chairman of the regional tribunal. And 11, lastly, the President may at any time revoke a suspension under this article. So per this, the President, is he in line with what the Constitution has stated? Commander.
Asimui, very simple. But my main focus is I'm Regional Chairman.
Or you also?
On the team in Baby Mobile, I'm Moson Coso. Now I'm Chairman Boafoniame. And so any team in Baby Mobiano, Mechia or Moson Coso. Now Menchia Buma. I was a also constituency. Obesha thank you to Asi. Dr. Kofi, you ran we so ya ponso, and then my contana grat, Bushan Funina, was only production team. And another tranquil, show me in strong coso. And the party, polling station executives, electoral coordinators, a serial callers, ne, the communicators in Nano, a child more strong coso. As someone Abetubia, I can once say, very simple. It's Mupo Bonnie. Say, I was a man, can the king. Ye free the Korean what so. Because ya buying and aba. The Inter-Americans are say, you see, in opposition, led by the NDC, I can say, I'm very certain the judiciary. I open. Oh, man, Penny Mahama, I can't be. You receive Ketianum, I can't be. The Munya 2 minutes, some of us, and yeah, one said this development. I shall say now, Baba. Now, my man in the bonnet is say, the bonnet, you know, why ye. And they say, your mom read the walking kind of draw now, my tea for a tea, you know. And mamma, many quine. Say, I can't be a while now, 2 quine was here the man. Now, or the call, or call you join him. I don't know, union man, this for say, maame no wa variety Ghana mra esan say o tu kwan na bia o kono de ni kunu ana o de ne ba bia aka ho eno nti maame na ye bone. Now you see me matiafu ati asese enne same jamfi as CEO of Gold Board akadia ye de man as CEO no ase even Chief Justice there.
And so omonya pe
fantastic
obia na the job specifications and answer day
fantastic. But here's the case, he said, my many dear only a deal no now what to quire or the call you put one spending you know be buying and no tier and man this for aquashe baby actual petition. So Monty be that. So all to quire all the new and an eba account. Now one typical example. Your vice president Nancy or Yari two quine. You miss us on quine a and condition of service no and your back for and a cover woman how. The vice president e won de sounds na chief justice e won de o man pani won de even ministers e won mo de ntia de na ba ko de de otu kwan a ye de no eye petition e de atia no another petition so kire say o tena asem bi so I think you are minority leader versus the republic will be bisa e ma lawyer na o gina mu no ma me ne kan say na asem na o de ba ni mu hanti wa guna ni mase e wo court ho eye normal se wo court room a wa asem onye papa na de ba court a na edi wi a judge ni timi kan bibisa wei ani nyina so a ye nonu man disi for say maame no wa bomusuo wo mamanti ye nyina ko yan fi ne to wa bomusuo nti ye nyina ko yan mfi ne to. These are the two petitions am de tia maame no.
But I see as o misappropriate funds and so
funds de hen your money $14,600 for two coin. Or spending only $4,000 in carrying us and the back. It is a fact. Now you see, I don't put the young fan to chain. Some person would contrast a yimameno. Na petition aqua or man paying at the petition. I said to committee. But my many say, but you know, more person will hear you mono. Or more church and if I would do so.
Oh, crime bench.
Say petitioners say you move right them why and set you mo but no your ban ye set no. Is it fair? Baby ye di asem no so ye be kai 1982 a judges bi mu a ye meda wo mo mamu ha sabia ho na ye pese di ma me na asem
ayam from so
JTM ka say from so no say ma me related to one of some pain for no.
But maame no tumi tena ho di asem.
Enifa no tena di asem.
Baby ye di na asem, do betumi tena ho.
Ye ntra ho ni asem.
On tumi tena ho ni asem.
On tumi tena ho ni asem. Ana ho ye ntra ho ni asem. And maame no din sem ni bi court say ye ma asem nya public hearing. Na Ghana fo nyina fo mani ni akire hu say.
Aso constitution nso nka na sa.
Oh
ne ne.
Anu ti na odi ko Supreme Court na Supreme Court say fa no nto nchen. But
constitution en kasa yenye here no our public
iti ya tiga na ha ya to aba nsensem ba yi ya fa na live on TV
anonko
anya sonko
dabi
similar public hearing bia
we nya public
hearing me see public we want interest asem you want me so interest
and na constitution ne say in camera
why in camera
that is the constitution.
Asem bia constitution na du ba bia de court ko di nchire mu
enti ade se wo ehɔ no wo nti aske de ba wo gina ho ade nti na constitution na science e ka se o man panin en refer case no e ma committee na ndi o man pedi refer
and am say o man panin refer ma committee
yes and na constitution ne say asem no yenya no in camera.
I'm telling you for fact say this is not the first time such issues.
But then say we the very first case yenya e wo Ghana.
We are Supreme Court by a certain committee sir. And once you person you obi to akonya ya in public camera. E wo Ghana ha. Justice Zamefa committee na sifo ina na public. And this matter, yes. And this matter, the public want to know say asuma me we variety any law within our constitution na. It is purely agenda. Now you see it's going to be
the most adia e bin see wo mem e be history e be nsana ada ho asenye Mahama president ni kom forever se bin see se omampan bi aba akonwa so na opeso yi chief justice e wo kwanbone so onye boni bia because if say petition ya de aboma mi say wo tu kwan ni kunu na ne ba ka ho akode a
but the a petition na yes ba ko hodom dada answer
Mahama me see aye two first one na de call omampan na Kufuor eboguye omampan ni Mahama de akoma na emienu na maka chewi if say masema maka no say wo contrary to the maka na fabra
na question na wayi ano
yes I only two pe ba ko ni so de ni kunu ne ba tu kwan e bi see da ba ko so ni say wodi asem o court aka asem asabi enimu nti yan nyina sa asem so fa nyino yan ka so akwaja demudi o yan ka so akunipa yan ka se wakasa mana no ti o mampani Mahama but you see on my way a rule of law ne dey adwuma so to reset the Ghana no na anyone man this for free say and they will tamper with the chief justice all because aban bi ofiri ho and obo oni din until they will align the woman say bia or your partisan MPP ni ana bibisa edaye nyina ye nima etwen ye mre bi beba and this can never rule this country forever it's a bias na ho mama ma one typical example say we knew or a peace court or so yanka say me ame wo fana me bra panyini Justice Asante Yewura Kufuor boni din to Supreme Court including one justice and DC oppose ye emene Supreme Court na was okon abono omo baba mu a enu achi ya no ya boni pa mako 7 din ama ya veti omo ama ya approve so omo ko Supreme Court judges it's not double standard ya dia mayosem ewura judicial service and this same judicial service na finance minister na o tie akonwa so ni case omo ka say ya akweti no se dia ndi ti onko this mo baba na mo se mo be reset the judicial service nti na ye ma me ne nyam fumso bia na mo be pamo na it's up to them
all right
but the best judges are the Ghanaians okay. And what I'm saying is we have women in NDC when in the opposition or baby who can they have the guts ye ma me vice president or so no yo ba e man tanati and na unua ba and ye tietia ne fa hodie so ye vice president as a woman wakana no atum ye tell kasa
emra na ye adwuma
what lord nti lord ne say petitions you read them ye jom momoko na obabesi aba ye search na bag mu nyina
but say
obi so sin obi
meba
obi so sin obi
eno no mra na ma ho kwan
ana me say adenti na wo de ya anya na me de edidi me it means bibi fishy ewo mu see ya makwan ma ne ba anani kurukura nkotai na chi but here's the case say mo de sankofoi abone kodu so no mo tukwan enso okọ no mo se mo makwan ma won fa ne ba ene ni kun enwura ho even the lawyers kura no mo ma petition na mo de mo se mo de abono no mo fa ne ekura mo ne mra no fa ntali ni de na ekura ne hu se the same thing about Brian no so mo se dabi it is orchestrated by Yewura John Dramani Mahama his excellency the president
what doing now dey chire
I'm not no that is what is in the public domain the Ghana for
what has is here the what doing now
ye ba ha
ana me say
we speak on behalf of Ghanaians
ana se see ya what here
me say
what chire what doing
matena ni pa ba se temu a mo say ye ma me chief justice omuyi no it is castrated by Yewura John Dramani Mahama
all right me say about aboji
niema
mama nti ona pai
anopai mama ntia o na mentia menu apani mentia ndisi fu nyina from the papa Bigedu regional chairman council of state member regional executives constituency executives are chairman Amonia DC one honorable Pius Kwame Nkrumah edayano and party mpanifo nyina Gabi na maba aprutu mechia aprutu ubia wotie me ofasie one JK anopai mechiamo na nzalready mafia chief security fatao so anopai mechiao na madawase Liberty FM minua eya na ya yoro ho sempa o mame mfam free baby ono awie ye no o se ye wo ema wa NDC mu a asem na aba no onye den na ema ni MPP mu ewa abara na ye yi Charlotte Sayedi na mani ho na esele wusu ni ho oboshi sai kofi mo no mu ni ho ya maame na ne wakọ Commonwealth Secretary no former Foreign Affairs Minister Shirley Ayoko Botwe no ni ho na mani MPP ndi yi Charlotte Sayedi no unim say Charlotte say up to now yenim petitioners nimpo ba maame we de nyame ya adom enura me nua si 2 petitioners maame na according to maame na statement or say 3 Daniel Fori bibi akologo ena Shining Stars Ayamga me nua eya na ya yoro hosamo that we try to marana o kind ho no article 146 from clause 1 to clause 11 nanka me twen se me nua no beka se president abu asem no wabu mra we so inti sa asem ni nti amanyosem wom ma me mfa duro na wode ma yen no ama ya nom no Ghana for yen san fa sa duro no ma MPP for because MPP for na omota ma me na chi why because ono an lawyer kra ye former attorney general. And you know, somewhere course between the attorney general and somewhere course court to the point says attorney general na go fredame e ka kire obia na ye de na court say onkwaji fake medical document and famra na o judges are on be bia asem na ma no sa we na yes ha maame we lawyer ndi anya wanwasa maame no e court party sympathy minua de maame ne ye ni nyina no na ya me ya ma yoro ho say this time the MPP is not condemning what the woman is doing. And MPP for ya ne no omoba ha omoba be ka kire Ghana for say the attorney general papa ya otisu yini or update Ghanaians on how things are going on some corruption cases no enya no coming to the public to tell us say me investigation say na media kodru no MPP for say enye on court na maame no yanya wo ba beka kire mi na na bochi menya lawyer menya judge committee menka ho maame nso enu a wankasa ka kire say you have been a lawyer for 38 years and 25 years as a judge asemben ene wo quarter ya ba beka ewo abonten sisi a beka kire you beka kire say yenya den aya yoro wosamo na nra mi tie maame no na me hwe ni dimina na me hwe ni donation. I was like Brony say I was dumbfounded na me yoro ho nipa miensa atwere kwadu e de abo ye de abrema mpanin at the point in time anana na do dan kwa akofo ado ewo ho no ya papa professor Kwaku Asare Kwaku Azan actually petition against the same woman, the same chief justice. Nana do dan kwa akufo ado ebogu ye na sanya maami wo ya ka Ghana for kura nim petition no ka Ghana for nim petition no sanya maami wo ya because o kan article 146 na the culture ni say everything must be held in camera in the petition impo no president ya de komana or the council of state and says omo obi ahu nanka maame no kura ni ho kwan say says o treba say yemfa petition e ma no but out of courtesy mampani or demanding for 7 days to respond out of magnanimity adwempa mampani John Dramani Mahama wonti o man 10 days yati committee na wie kona koyi wano ya bo kwa adu sisi ameti ya si de court krata breme na menua o tena me organize press conference e was station Junasi station ho asem no mi di no wabonten anasa asem na sesi e ko di no court na tie nsama ma ameneka o san atwen Ghana fo adwea besiso 1982 nsem bi na heden. These are past things that Ghanaians don't want to remember because it was dark days in our nation history and do not want to remember it. Sa adulo Johana Okono, and government facility ana. And government facility. Now or say ena or quiet search no. Aden. Nanti maame no onim. Say something that is held in camera. Yes, one kwa one lawyer and emra. Also say media busuafo akodi machi. Say busuafo no mo kotra obi a. Is it a public gallery? Maame ni nim dada. O kan article 146 maame ni nim mra no dada. Nim pote say Adeno must be held in camera. Also say matra ko mama mpani say yanya no public gallery. Say den. And because of you nti yanse sagana mra no. Na maame wen kwa so na article 146 abona na menu ya wokai anas asem bi na ba ye no. Some high court judges, some appeal court judges are yadi sa asem wen tansa bo mo no.
Omo kwaje mponche no.
Omo kwaje mponche no. They were held in camera and they were sacked from the judiciary. Adana maame we e person no kwa ye no aduane foforo ma no e wa abra aduane na esiso no Ghana fo nyina sa na ye mra ne ka kire yen.
But Abia kwan omo de ne faso no so ono so all right
to speak. But anunti na yase pani due matemante anunti na wo ye pani no enti pani no so a woni mra ena mitika na papa bi ka o si anamo bo mo se mra po ye mo ye so aye mo jujojejejeje swan sana papa ne kan amo bo mo te lawyer for pon because minua ya nim say minua zito nim say asem wo court maame no nim say first time maame na di kan keep petition no was as radio ewa abra o kan say mampani ma no petition no na petition no must be held secret maame na di kan read ye eliki petition no me kind was as radio and if in Tanzania maame no obia ma na nim a wadi bemda tama na o ye judge no then a chere say asem no kona wo koyi wano a ebi abetimi adibem ama mampani a revoke because o kan article 146 the final part of it now clause 11 now or say the president may rescind or revoke
at any time
it maame no wonim ana afed asem no yin free committee nanim na ono supreme court judges a ono omo ye adwuma baako ana ye chairman of the committee inti afa dey na usuro brabe yi wano ye de ntanza bow wako yi wano uyi wano wi a the committee will write their recommendation to the president will act on the recommendation either revoke or continue and I would say some more I am not clinking to any why Aden the woman said the Professor Bekano is becoming a talkative in his own case. I am telling you, Minuya, the woman is becoming too talkative. And look at the political angle. Odeba BECHEM. Am I no MPP for? This year, Sana Mameno, unim say asembia bedru MPP and this year. The substance of the matter no na yera. And that is what the woman is trying to do. In his aba many azito ebaba betra no defend the maame no then the real issue say maame no wutu kwan no nanka ensese oba enya pedium ena oba enya pedium eye no kura na enya no kore go and explain to the committee pay your condition of service or the court now condition of service kire say nipa no odi wachi kwa na sese onya pedium a the committee members are there. They know it. That's why Supreme Court judges mienu ena eka ho. Ba maame na ngasa nim. Say papa bi no ka committee no ho no ya friend say dom levo. Kwan ono ngasa fa so treaty dom levo no. Engineer say wo wi kwa kutira. Oda na esoso odaye. Sa daye ni bi na maame na sha ase yesoso ne nnen no. Nyawa ka yaso nalia nalan yo nalia nalan yasi in camera oso ye kwa ya sache me na menua ebra na ye de insam Supreme Court na ma me ye adwuma no ye che wa so mo sache ye ana
yeah
in the other na ma me wo kone yasi in camera even you can hold the device in order to record. And who told him say petitioners na dey kwa yen search wo mo Who told him say committee members na kura mote nipa num no omo kwa yen seche omo. But just to court public sympathy. The oil now is to court public sympathy.
Na Ghana for yebeni ehunimobo.
Yebeni ehunimobo eno bi no because we have no control over what is going on. But or the Bible to public domain. Now by your politics MPP NDC in the next ma mini di for am pampo na say recommendation ba say ma me no yenyi na dia me no azitu ye be san ba betra yanga. The same statement na azitu be ba kan yanga. But at the end of the day, Charlotte say na no ye yesi na the equivalent any court of appeal judge pena ye na dina up to now petitioners are twereye omo twerɛ petition to be known say na I gabi asare o twerɛ da akoma na twerɛ sa petition no e de call ye hu petitioners ne da ba ye maame na di ekofa MPP communicator to say Zito no wo Bono region eba electoral commission was a head of IT apia hene that time Zito anka when the electoral commission was being packed with political apparatchiks and what am I call electoral commission some Zito baba defended the same issue. He failed to defend Charlotte say Okasa maame no enye ona ebia eyi bem no finance minister bem no nya Charlotte say ya declare say NPP for win in 2016 nya Charlotte say nya the same year and the next year 2017 na no mu yi na di meaning we are not ready to engage in this politics of the judiciary is a special sanctity office hwe ya political science kakra no ebe ka kire say the judiciary, the court is the last hope. Maameno should not try to damage the reputation of our judiciary.
Okay.
Because if some American say you cannot trust the committee members of which a Supreme Court judge, two our members are. Then time on another 9-0 court judgment court 7090 ede bano. That time na the nanin sam no nyintum. Why are you bastardizing the same institution you choose to work for? Aden.
I watch messing about anaba emphasis da ever emma KIT solutions. Almost more iPhones are who do be XR I would iPhone 11, iPhone 12 Pro Max and iPhone 12 Pro. There were iPhone 14 Pro Max or there was Samsung, there were Infinix, there were Techno, and there were all kinds of phones. There were Jinase GPR on top of that very building. Ebony Wayane, Malcolm Ediadim Share, Big Brain, Fraying 0245404140. Sarah also and a pay big family enterprise in Cancho, so warm airton, all kind of fridges. Sarah also more televisions, air conditioners, more blinders, or more cylinders, or more microwaves, blenders, fans, sewing machines, and now for decoder hodo, or more essence or wallpapers. So open chairs, out of word, and open carpet, and as a mattress of one more blind curtains. I don't know colors in this size, I wouldn't know more than Abbey. Ubewuno Jinasi, more and Frames filling station at the end. Sarah also and more as any bizu a diner, Seviman Rural Bank, so will be from 0243920371 and 0244675960. Big family enterprise, yes, quality and affordability. Ezupano and noa and density mineral water. The pay come for the amount. Juma de bia wood be here and so was there and noa and density natural mineral water. You want a sachet and you want the bottles. I don't think my own sanka be Juma de bia woody biano, Ezupano and noa and density. Number 27 New Ridge, Tanoso Main Road, a ho and a yawo. Food and Drugs Authority Ajatum to Fry and also Roby 0596 604743 and 0208 466256. Saranso and McTados Ventures enter the part if you and one of Masue. Ubehun or more, nay say enter the park and our cocope at the Ashe Bema dear. So what now would be bones and one or sign the shower would dress and want some and all can answer. Amen. Never money part of show, no cancer back will be reviewed in Tilman. I say, Neman Koye. I don't see dress it. Ma and created that impression no emphasize also we bia Men executive and office and occasional suits in now. There will be shoes. I hold what you will be. Lacoste I hold what you will be. Your longs and short sleeve shirts. You will did you know boy I say belt papa you know ebi hold my year to air tongue. I don't see for any actually I share. We your bounce to our office air juma your montad ni nabi. Your air lady suit office and party straight dresses. Your did you know be night dress air the man marmo modipi ladies office shirts and t-shirts. Your did you know be your sounds our tablets your keyboard I hold your mouse your Bluetooth speakers then spectacles in the so home. Surrounds your phones I hold on so secret cameras in the TV will be your one pomam your name air cocoa board idiot check over 0243733224 surrounds and your car spraying oven with infrared heater into the car about share on ma within 10 minutes na your spray ama bibia aye kama now the what they call for the actually share our new magazine 0243733224 ma menko aye commander zito ho na mintie do kakra or one or two reactions been afi me mano akwanya anopai na ono nso emfa emre yes zito
adwuma de pa na butima mu ye yo
ade
defense change ade be ma Ghana for asho mabufu nko na NDC communicators
na nse ne awoso wo ye na ye woso wo de
but yen kan okrenche ye ho
ane ne en trouble do twa no ha
nyabotre ye yi Charlotte say all because sikasem efanase abro no an crofo no mo ye adwuma no an crofo no mo ye adwuma o
a petition here
yes and the evidence was clear assume even admitting say ma me Charlotte say kura wanya boni bia e na ira kufu de bo apaye yi no anu nti se ma baban ma awo se mo nso mo ye bia na ne mfa so die bia ni so se wo se aka mo betena konyan so because ne anko yi enra no Ghana 4% insisan ba ho as amanyo for like and this omu nsua de oh yeah omu nsua de yeah yi Charlotte say enti yesu be yi chief justice is that a reset amuka che Ghana 4% mo be and you see the same
but reset in international bibi omu hu ne say enko yi petitioner and is a president no act upon
me say
yes sir
o man panini ejani tumi so dia na djuma
nti no man pani ye ne kwan so ado
me che say o man pani ejani tumi so dia na djuma
ne kwan so ado
but dey tin ye ba weti maame no ne fa hudi adan ye techa ne fa hudi so enu ma twetwe Ghana fo aso se sa aso so man pani kura de no kredie bi no de ye sa kura na kana na bi wo mu mo mani freedom no fa nya ne o so de ye na ebon na mo pam na ye nyina so man ya age atumu ba de enya mo ne kura hwe omo a mo tena committee ne so adi maame ya asemu emu mienu ya NDC fo na don't want to mention names Domnovo 100% NDC it is a fact Domnovo 100% NDC and one other person also 100% NDC apart from only the Supreme Court judge and I mean to me who a podcast federation yes it is a fact and I'm happy to say about the back what's the last hope and Ghana your judicial service and no criminal ya doing and the last hope no and I'm catching a Kufuado say or say ho e ho e bloated nti mo makwa mani for nipa mienu nko and this same last hope no mo nipa makoma 7 na akọ ho where lies your credibility and this as a political party where lies your credibility the double standard in politics is becoming too many on my side oman chichire enye si na dey chichire oman Ghana for finance achira ya mo ka kire wo mo se be ABCD na munya sha dede na mo ye ne se kasa na ye too much awa mamu mu and this mamu na kasa nko a aya kasa nko a I'm saying say ye ma me vice president emra obon to odi ne ho si ho say me your banti Ghana mai mon time achi na me vice president owo mo nko mo eno be vice president ye di bibi tia oba akana no atum so don't compare apples with oranges any na sefo ye ma me na kana no atum and as a vice president for onyo oba and na vice president as onyo oba did atanta dia ye de ye ma me no na aboti my good friend say o ma me ni chief justice I don't believe so better defend it. And I set example at Timom for me by Abia say Sami Jamfi, ordinary CEO.
new established your friends entity like God board. Your Sami Jamfi allowances are a year annually. It's close to 10 billion.
A allowance or deserve and I won't deserve.
My many only on deserve.
Menkasa my many deserve. What I'm asking is,
but what's now come? And I'm saying Sami Jamfi and deserve. I don't know my many don't deserve.
But my many so Bianca's own deserve.
I don't see a petition. I don't know.
Yes, so I violate.
What laws no verity? Tell me. You are the host. Tell me.
You are here. You
you tell me.
What now, boy?
I want to know. No. I want to know the difference.
What? And now, boy,
me want to be tell me what they come to me.
Na me medio.
Me want my mina la wasin boy. Ghana constitution ni man what in shebe for be mine.
Bamba man.
I need be of holy boy be why born. It is Sami Jamfi dey boy for mine. It do for to ation why born.
Na Sami Jamfi why born. Na semo mai. Ana na sema ba. Na sema ba.
Nti yan twa ma Sami Jamfi asemo mra say aka.
Na maame no na asemo mai obi kan na yi.
Nobody is saying say obi kan
maame na asemo mai na obi a
enka. I'm saying is if you are fair to the listeners to me, the person what you say nyina say.
Na me say.
The constitution and mandate maame ne say. E also nya na allowances bi odi betu kwan.
Correct.
The same thing be the ma Sami Jamfi. Sami Jamfi nya ni pass ne maame no. Sami Jamfi oba o mam ha. Me ba. Listen.
Meet you.
Maame lande. Sami Jamfi oba yesi won tu kwan da.
Otukwan
ministers are yora mampanyine mahama abom di omuntu kwan da
ma me no time a yebo ni di na ontukwan maybe say that be tobo obisa me question
petition mu aha petition mu aha
don't worry petition say mu aha o say mu odu me say you are comparing ma me no allowance and Sami Jamfi allowance. That is what I don't want you to do.
Why don't you want that?
Me tobo ye kasa enkomo na ye di good Sami Jamfi na allowance. Say ye den you, say ye den an allowance. Sami Jamfi allowance ma asem. Mami na allowance ye de mano anane obonfa mano.
Allowance ye de money na and this for kwa ba power.
Are you saying say allowance ba ko pe na omo de ma na ho ba asem na say?
Na nti mami nsem o kan ya me ba ha no pa ya ubisa me say mami nsem metie bi. Am say ma kan. Mami akan wom o see amane $14,800.
Good.
So from 2 point. O ko import spend 4,000.
And o den kan.
And also ye due sa for 14,000 years car.
Ye de amano.
Aye na allowance sa e due to no mami.
Yes.
Enti ana na de petition dia no.
That is what is there.
Where's the fairness?
So let the committee, you know, establishing your
own. I'm just certain Sami Jamfi say onye nipa ansene maame the ministers are your mampani mama appoint you omo no. Omo nye nipa ansene maame because omo so to kwan. Okuja tabra kwa obeye foreign minister. What two kwan more than 20.
What is wrong with that?
There is nothing wrong.
Okay.
Because allowance is not the two kwan no. A deal no. Nti dachi bi MPP ba ma ya fa no ko petition ko tia no
se hu ne se allowance na ye de ama no e touch ma e wo ba bia you have every right
and I say me pese wo bua me na ka chia tie ko se ma me na allowance ye de man wa ko wi asika na na
me na me ntena
yo ka chia tie
me na me ntena se ma me na ko wi
asika ani sa dia ja me na me fa Sami Jamfi example say the NDC for they are not being fair to the woman. If what you are saying, I'm telling you today, say the NDC 4 years they are now being fair to the woman.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Malande.
Thank you. Abochi. I don't know more yes, sir.
The Yana sir. The Emmanuel preaching, no, he is exhibiting direct opposite of it. Or say me compare oranges to apples. They are comparable because they are fruit.
Okay.
But on Umpod, he's comparing apple to pepper. One is a vegetable, one is a fruit. How do you compare Sami Jamfi? The condition of service of which you, the work and okra unim to mamene diana, mameno obi na atra petition diaba. And a president yes say oye no. Why? Sante sa menu heaven na okwa you ano. Eye committee nanim. Menua ayana enra me engineer make as a menua no won I don't know so ka say enra say my minister statement no o tie bi o kan bi o san tie bi ena homache a na zito mpese obeka kire tiefo okore because on kan you because and I started na me tie MPP for comment and even this morning City News na me tie former deputy AG Bibi Asunaba Why? Another mo law degree no matter what. And we are talking about emotions. To the point that my minute can say he's receiving death threat or threat. No, if that is a fact, if I receive threat, do I shout it?
I go to court.
You go to court or you go to police and report whatever threat you have received. And yes, Anette.
Me too.
Yes, Anette. As simple. Also receive it and look at America. The woman is becoming too talkative. You should know the stature. There be menkasa manenka.
So
stature. Na. Enti na yeka say.
Me woni me di asem. Ekwan ya woni me nam so no. Woni me enni ni ya emamenka.
Na nsamo na maame ne ka no. What has been different from all other issues? Enti na yefre bibi precedent. President say Adeakyia eda ho yeye. All the other cases now were held in camera no. What was the human right abuse? Now, I mean, say yeah, abusing the right, and say yeah, such and now to the point that I need to make us say yeah, now feed David be a bogu. Is this the only timer? Assembly court now for David or be the assembly to the point where saying the petitioners were not allowed to testify themselves. Look at this. Where in Ghana, Yamra Bay Muni say Saudi Assam Kokota as I said one casa now begina or can wasem that bang. Liberty FM. The entina the Leonard Inusa Fuseni or summarizing in pepe kama. Or say Mameno is courting what is called public sympathy. But this time the public cannot have sympathy on you. Who name the public and the agents is here? The agents is here and say the National Youth Employment Entrepreneur Program say a man phone call register. Na ban be fa wadwuma do be to adwuma mu na wa ma adwuma ma wasua eno ye one de timamufo na edwen ho ne say ne petrol so na da 17 cedi no ena so ate eno na odwen ho de kuane na edwen ho ne say adro na oto no 40 Ghana cedis 50 Ghana cedis 60 Ghana cedis just last 7 months John Dramani Mahama eba aban mu no ene as what ya auto no 30-35 Ghana cedis. Eno no odwen ho, emo na no auto no 120, 130 ene auto no 85. Eno na timamunu na edwen ho. Na nya maame na ode ni kru ne mma kofu plane. Na ode Ghana sika abom, ode ama omu per diem. Ni aso maame yi ano no, eno ba be ka kire sa yanya ne den. Mentiasie if Charlotte Osei was sacked ya pamono for procurement breaches. Why can't this woman be sacked for that $4,400 no that he had supposedly illegally nensesanko use ye no $4,000 at the time now you 17 Ghana cedis ya multiply near her sika no sika no entimi ntom pam yensanko you also government hospital enti yase maame no mra me yi anu a sensesanka nensa kana nensa kan o se same jamfi. Why are you comparing the mameno musisia to what Sami Jamfi? If you think Zito said the missing Nimupa now drain say and I also say the Sami Jamfi yeno and or Jessica Bia and Sasodia. There is the court is there. The court is open for every ordinary citizen.
Aboji.
Minuya.
Medasi. Yemfazia na yemfa asida ema bon agro for omo akwakofa King Kong Adeakyia na sisi King Kong no sanso omo na de ban to once first na ye nsuo sisi ade omokofa ne powder Adeakyia granules sisi ano wudi gu asase na se chale ni hihyew na ewura ni nyina no obia ho akire no enti bomodna ho so onsa enka bi na ye wo 3-in-1 we decide ayetundin major 3-in-1 selective we decide for controlling different kinds of wheat aburufuom. And we have combined 3 different active ingredients ebetumi aboa ama onsoso no wafuo no enwira awomu no ahye no ama bibia tumi ayekama. Enti bojo major 3-in-1 ne de bosu baako pe. Saram so na obi a wo ye bayirefuo banchifuo abrobe kakaduro ene ahwediefo no wo de ene bondaron eno so ebe control enwira a ewo mu no enyina eno nti ko born agrofo aso wo mo ewo born sprayers and kenkon knapsack sprayers yesan ewo rambo sprayer power sprayer enso so ewo ho na yewo niema hodo a betumi aboa amakuyaro atumi aye kama eno nti for woni ekire mu ewo yaso anabia bia yeton kuyaro ho niema we betumi afre born agro limited for ewo 0246519012 anapay me no kasa yese yawo sika pa na sika pa na too much money no eno na tell us for edi aba almost in here na say wo be dial on your phone *500# no wa visit Telesur Play app no and so betimi opt in ho da bia no betimi edi sika to say 100 Ghana cedis na what you be as with me enya 2000 Ghana cedis na grand prize na nkasa de 1.2 million Ghana cedis. Yes, what temenka enti just buy and as be recharge bundle 5 Ghana cedis and above na fe wa get it in the raw na say kwan be dem maudia why is ikani I don't say am no say for ho ehye bi dial *500# and obe visit Telesur Play app no just to opt in. That's all. Too much money. Koso it was maunsa enkabi. Kai woni say NLA4 and regulatory this promo on the Caritas platform. Terms and conditions apply. Telesur or say connecting energies. Lawson Heba Edinburgh upon the Abedwaso. Maunsa enkabi. Yarebia haubiano. Maunsa nka Lawson for enrono. Unya enya womunro delay man capsule cbia bebo am be ma wabo anwuma sara so na Lawson law care eno na yedi A2 sexually transmitted diseases ni na as STIs say gonorrhea, syphilis, white and hokro ba no wo de Lawson law care sara so na Lawson herbal mixture eboa ema yedi ho every nyarwa hodo be say typhoid fever, jaundice, menstrual problems, poor sight and afei obi an cholesterol from diabetes no nkrodeba nyina maunsanka Lawson herbal mixture. Lawson phone no de baby ayeton aduru bia ko hodma wonse betumi aka betumi afre 0242133577 na 0248619999 awie zia time no eko 10 agba ne sa na 10 aboyi na je say henche premo beto premo toa ye nyina ye ko akwa wi shawama ewo Zuva Bar and Lounge ada dem beko wana nice place one. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Very nice.
So what dem beko de na
program every weekend
was it
every weekend
yeah sure Zuva Bar and Lounge honom na ye nyina ye betumi nya shawama ibie wo order ye de bebro from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ebo no edda from 30 Ghana cedis and 50 Ghana cedis. So opposite the brow so you betumi edda abro to fret 0538 448140 and 0555150798. Yawo Abodium Junction honum and Zuva Bar and Lounge ewo enunti hwe kira kwan na yeso ma ho ento na mamemfa emfiri abochi ehodom abochi enura na ebabeto dwa se sesia no eka a ewo the energy sector no nti no ECG for womo so atumi apaja womo abuomu by 2.46%. Na ye nyina yenim ohawa Ghana fo yekum womo say na ye woka be 900 and something billion ewo ho na yetumi apaja abuomu by 14 point something na yede ati biso na nka 2.46 idie anka eho endi ensem fatampo senka wo mode saa increment no ebeba na emomu no saa eka na ya chem ama sesi abeka $450 billion cedis ayo ho no say yetumi atifiri ho ntino wo mo hu ne se wo so mpagam kakra do niema wo mo ede hwe ede to wo mo ne abom de se cedi to dollar ratio ne ho kro ne ba ne nyina aba form nanso so no nam eka na ho ntino I was see a cano if you into the mode this increment at the ABA. But increment we know your impression, sir.
Yo, mena. My impression in Ghana is anything that affects Ghana for no automatically you side with them. Njena ya to me mensu metuabi metuabi ma me na wotie me wakram okrum nso betuabi and who kwa kotua electricity bill and ECG for betwa light ma they will never ask you say MPP ni ana ndc ni. The matters of these things, especially matters of the economy, it hits the call of especially everybody. PULC at the Abase, Nansa Komutum, but a cat. Yadika, na meaning said the finance minister can a budget or can the energy ministry, and so at the Abba, a chidim say a car, a dawa, a high yenam modern asua yano. Ini inti ye nyina sa wo mind because so ya ban a you say you inherit good and you inherit the bad inti ya bana se ka wo ho a ye ntimi emu ye ningo so ekwan bia se ye fa so etete saa ka no firi ho na etua saa ka no firi ho na Ghana fo ho to mo no eno ene se ye fa so PULC as a government agency ne bibia ne se obehwe tariff adjustment no aye na de we Ghana fo nyina gitum ewo ekwan bone a yenuanom MPP for efa so ebe manage ECG to the point to say the former managing director Dubik Mahama nsama okekaye die ntia ofree ECG a to the point say every month bia he was expected to bring some money to the Flagstaff house okaye ewo trivitre hot issues so enti the mismanagement course wo ECG the rot course wo ECG no na enne ka we aba no yesre Ghana fo yes said the America no and now I have 2.5 no directly it affect my pocket because and now 27 28 na say me ko jima ka tua kra me san ko yi sa sika ni bia e de akotua light bill nti affect me sa kana ye pesa ye yifro because ye nyi sa kana mfiri ho we cannot get energy efficiency because when me kai dum so a ba wo mo time now it all boils down to money because IPPs no were threatening say now bind wo mo ka the cash waterfall mechanism abandoned by say ECG sika na as I saw mo de ba na yedi mu percentage between IPPs ne ka no MPP time they never followed it and the America within the energy sector no be balloon ya be ye kese in Ghana for this is what the PULC have come to tell us minimze minu ya oba be kasai obe bo aban triso
chira wadwen
da bi se minim yo ba be ka
on kasa ma chira wo wadwen chira wo wadwen wo wadwen na wo chira
aya Ghana for man bi wo aprutu o say se me kasa ansem na aya na ye no wan say me ka ya na MPP ni nso dia peso
se wo wa sheda
me sheda
oh aden
me ba kasa ban ti mo den
mo politicians ma moderate mo ache
enu nti na ati o enu nti na ye ba ye no ye kan say e ka na wo ho no eso enti ye hwe patru ya teso every 17 ama na bedru 10 the Ghana for nche ye 1 Ghana cedi
but it's surprising to you
sudden
all these indicators no pointed to the reduction
or point to the reduction no but e kan so wo why say ye tua yantua kana me nu bedru ba bi no ye light then to me so because when the IPPs no the independent power producers and I say they are shutting down their omo plant na where lies the power ne be we because ya nim say akoso modam cannot take care of us and until you cover those plants and buy you know and you cover buy you know from 2016 2017 light na gina so and the IPPs are major stakeholders in our energy sector by Aduamoka SSC Omoka
okay Zito osio ni abe kanti kana mintie
c'est
hey
mahame yanida so inanu c'est prix anu you see
Liberty FM
hey I roho Ghana for I was here the I'm in pain. These are the people in opposition. The catch Ghana for say there won't be any taxes. No increment. No increment or large base.
And so they were man too.
You did cut to 4%.
Sure.
And I'm a wa.
Nampa.
That's it. A DNC. Say Abusia. BBC. And no be woo. No be dinadia. A kaba. Ufa. Ijawa Japadian so ufa. The American question is you look for that bank corner. O Jan this is cow 8 billion or man paying Mahama no gazen tum. Say reserves are banded and DJ 8 billion. Na Ghana, you need any crisis mu. Omo catch led by the energy minister. John Jinapo or say Ghana dum so be any ho or man paying gasa kra kabi. We have averted dum so every problem is be aya solve. So where from this increment? Now you see, Yamagana for Tias and Kofo opposition. Kasa de Tekrema de na da kasa. So we should be very, very careful about this party. ANDC Amanyoku. Somebody to me mom ba bema. Omo be miamo. And the minute ya. Ne kasa ye kura na say ontimi nkasa. Onya kura nka wa ende ne 10. Because a dumana ye den. Ni nyina so ye nsema mo kan opposition. Mo ba ban mu musi mai 11 afiri o. Eye. Mo yi betting tax afiri o. Eye. Betting tax me ni app ni bi kwa mi phone so. Nti enka me. 11 me na sabi. Oti nso nsua onye 11 nti enka no. Pasadie me ni we ye kaboma. Enu even 15%. 11 10%. And the betting tax in Akabuma almost 11 to 12%. Nansiya na musi dumso bantigana for muamu. Na mun solve dumso. Na mudi 14.5% atu nam kania so. Ghana for ye din. Mudi so 4% atu so. Policy rate mu increasing from 27 to 28. Yes, I that sorry, yeah. Must answer another 2.5% as I between them Kania Bosso. Another Timothy Benny. Mubaye, Ghana for. Mumfa Juma Biama Ghana Babunia Binya. It's on record. Mumia Juma Bia. Now you see, MPP are buying Ghana for Befia. Data mechanics answer 2017-2018. Abaya Antonyam Kanya Bobiamu, but all the policies and Magana Mabun to do on your Jumaye. Or the policies are a few Biamuya some fast war. They should tell us at the end of course for many Mutias and Kanya Bo Mode Maye. Now Bonnie Ghana fire. Musia Kufa on Yara Bomia, I say o man at Japan Samno, Ghana for and what Chiramo. Intimudia Moba, and no Mama Ghana for one how Monon Quampo. Just 6 months. Just 6 months. Matu nyinam kania boom. Close to 18%. Jesus Christ. But you Kufa be the 8 years. One to kania boom cross out. You Kufa ni 8 years one to nyinam kania boom sa. Just 6 months. The 12 first quarter second quarter mu. Na je sia sikara you Kufa bi jam no. Mo ye ne denyana. I don't know mo chama mo chronics nana. Na mo san so de o hara begu Ghana for so. Na die yaba ku mu ni se eya na ndisi fo ka dum so asema na mo ko tage MPP se ye ma dum so baye ye dum se nyina nkanya Ghana fo be di adanse se ye Mahama ne mesa o kreti ye from 2012 to 2016 ye ku for by or resolve ni nyina ye frabam. There is nothing like dum so. There is nothing like dum so. Ma pencil, Mama Ghana for a few mujetire. And now I by Bama, must repeat the same trend. Now I'm catching Ghana for some for to be a momono. Jomofa to me, mamma, to raise that Ghana any. You better reset your mind
na nipa de se na atia didi 3 times a day and na mabuna trade close to 10 months say omo ntia say abantu omo kanti omo kwa monte so na ma organize one DC policemen ni ase biri omo necessary a omo cost strike am se monko the back of doctors afri Dubai na asefo and India aba ama ma ba ya adwuma Ghana ha research na nie. This government is clueless, insensitive and very wicked. About waiting more day na ya Ghana for omuntie ye yero mama oni kuntabuo bia mama after 2028 or the bibe shemo ni ase wa betena ka chia tie for say ya temo so petrol ba form Ghana for how nyina ne say petrol be ba form ana sana mo ka kire wo mo sana mo ka kire mo Ghana for how nyina ne say petrol be ba form e na kedi kwa say Ghana for to abati MPP aban because 2017 you make sure say petrol be ba form you make sure say that be ba form and also you the reasonable policies are ordinarily Ghanaian if you be including NDC for enya some fast within 6 months and am about 6 months here tell me one person ma rukutu no but rather more you Ghana mabu 35,000 a day 35,000 and what your Bank of Ghana more you need per 100 a day Abia was see what they 133 formula that is 24-hour economy and that 24-hour economy yehu but rather no adane se pam Ghana for so amumra fie. Is it the reset? Is it the reset? Me, I'm very pained say the ordinary Ghanaian why you service area and now what if you within 6 months you onya posting. Onya posting. Omo no so omo say pam omo. Uwia na na wo for what's the lad be abegu so. And I know say mabu ni bi wo ha say bi omo no mama me no papa na tifie. It would this bed we ko to mama so na baron sa man adwuma. Ne ba ni pona abanada ne man adwuma no uti mo den ni abronti wa pam so metena fi. You see, the Mika Kosi Nane say, your poem pill, or see any aban with 9 9. That is what exactly is going to happen. And gradually, a assembly, a ghost assembly. First quarter, no common funds, Kabia Maye. Second quarter, she Maye. Contractors are crying. Meaning, contractor be a 4 months in your Oyan DC contractor, 4 months in your Chuan workers car. 4 months in your Chuan workers car. The government is not spending. Sikana kufa da bandi jam no more yen den.
Menase.
Enu bi na mo dey call the Jubilee House. First kwacho fosu 78 million Ghana cedis. Say nipa ba ko mienu miensa enu pe manage 78 million Ghana cedis. Omanpanyina so ye 2.7 billion. Ebi see that the link government. Sami Jamfi Gold Board. More times sika 200 million dollars na mo dey amano. No be catch ordinary Ghanaian no kosa la to abama wo. I see what the Kunima be see that. So, on no make sure that banner boarding. Next as can also bow, Master Chama. Yadama say, may God bless NDC political party. Chamu back.
When ni was masia home amadi oshe ni yokuzubia wekonko asumu bio.
All right, at the pay us that enko Emma A1 borehole drilling. Woman say omashita e was here baby ah o pese otu nso nkwa dia frɛ wo bo. Woman say ekase na nkasa e wo eye Kumase. Kwada so na wo mo ne mo say hia de baby ah wo mo e wo ho ti frɛ wo mo 024270 6435